It's winter in South Florida. From the glitz and glamour of South Beach to the all lit up streets of Fort Lauderdale. This area home to the most fighters per capita than any other place in the world. We are parked in Sunrise at the Amerant Bank Arena for the long-awaited debut in the state of Florida for Real American Freestyle, live on Fox Nation. And welcome, South Florida. We are right here at the Amerant Bank Arena, home of the Stanley Cup champion Florida Panthers. We're in Sunrise, Florida, as Real American Freestyle is off and running with RAF number 5. Whoa, take a look at this, our biggest crowd ever inside the Amerant Bank Arena, where they know it is a fully loaded card. And we talked about those Stanley Cup championships. Well, we know a little bit about championships around here, and tonight we got 3 championship bouts for you right here live on Fox Nation. Of course, Nathan Tomasello, the man they call NATO, has defended that title, and now he is going to defend it against a ghost from his past, a guy that has beaten him in the past in Austin DeSanto. He wants that win back, and his title is on the line. Then Jordan Oliver and Real Woods, things have gotten very interesting with that featherweight title. Oliver, the champion, did not make weight, so if he wins, the title goes vacant. If Real Woods wins, well, then he gets that belt right back around his waist. Whoa, those are just 2 of the title fights, and now I am joined by Fight MMA royalty in the Venezuelan vixen, Juliana Pena, and of course, the always undefeated Chael Sonnen. And it is an incredible night, and guys, Chael, I'm going to go to you first because I know you're very vested in this matchup. It has been moved to the co-main. There's been a bit of an adjustment. Kyle Dake, Kadik, the rematch from the Olympics happens tonight in the co-main event.
I remember where I was in 2021. I remember who was over at my house as I was hosting a party. The semifinals of the Olympic Games go down. A 3-time world champion named Kyle Dake steps to the mat against an unknown Belarusian. That unknown Belarusian, less than 3 minutes later, has got 10 points on the board, and we, the Americans, are on the backside. That rematch eluded us at the last Olympic Games. That rematch is tonight.
Whew. If that doesn't get you fired up, then we got a main event that you can sink your teeth into. Juliana, the trash talk that we heard from these two was not unexpected, but it over-delivered at the press conference live on Fox Nation. Colby Covington, Chaos, taking on Luke Rockhold in the main event. Everybody's excited about it.
Yes, Cyrus, that is right. We got Chaos fighting Luke Rockhold, a UFC vet and a Strikeforce vet with world championship experience. He used his wrestling in MMA to have a successful career, but is it going to be enough against Colby Chaos Covington, who has been wrestling since he was knee-high to a pig's eye?
All right, guys, I have trained with Colby. I have trained Colby. I just want to disclose that biasness to the audience. Now, with that said, I'm worried about this match. The reason I'm worried is because I don't think Colby is. What makes me scared about this match is that Colby's not. You've got to respect Luke Rockhold, particularly on the feet. If you lock up with him, Luke's very good with the judo. He's good with the sambo. We've got a feet-to-back rule here at RAF that can score 4 points. Colby needs to take this match very serious.
Big size advantage, but it is going to be a massive main event to get the festivity started. It's our microphone maestro, as always, Jazz Securo.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the ancient arenas to this very battleground in the heat of South Florida. Tonight, warriors will fight for domination. Strength will be tested, and those forged in combat will emerge victorious. From the Amerant Bank Arena in Sunrise, Florida, and everybody streaming live on Fox Nation, welcome to RAF 05! At this time, please stand and remove your caps. Performing our national anthem on behalf of Art to Hearts, the youth-led nonprofit she founded to bring an art and creativity to children's hospitals worldwide, touching the lives of pediatric patients everywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, Blake Chrisis.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner get way for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for real American freestyle?
And here we go. It is time for your first matchup. It's an open weight matchup here at RAF 5. Muggsy and Georgio Poullas. That's right, it's an influencer showdown. Pressure heavy guy, very entertaining is Muggsy. We love him inside the arena and he's legit. Georgio Poullas, we know he is the takedown master. He doesn't give up a takedown for anybody. Will he give one up to Muggsy on the RAF mat? It happens right now. Let's go to Jazz Sakura.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first match tonight takes place in an RAF Open division. Please welcome entrepreneur marketing mastermind from Kansas City, Missouri, Muggsy Buchanan.
Here comes Muggsy. We love this guy. Juliana, Chael, right here on commentary with me. And Muggsy, not only does this guy get it done on the mat, he's a blast to watch, but he's in this arena as our ultimate hype man. Chael, I love this guy. I love the energy he brings.
He's very legitimate. I gotta tell you, I caught a clinic that he put on for the kids. Now, he's a specialist, and he's an ankle pick specialist. He will admit that, but I must give this man, he's quite an athlete.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, Ohio State champion, Ironman tournament champion from Canfield, Ohio, here is Georgio Poullas.
Oh, so there you know, it's an official takedown challenge, Juliana. You already see the signs up there. Can Muggsy get his $1,000 tonight? I've seen this guy stop everybody on takedowns on his social media. He's legit.
So for those of you who do not know who Georgio is, this guy is a social media sensation, betting anyone or giving anyone $1,000 if they can take him down. I asked in the press conference yesterday, Georgio, how many people have you paid out this $1,000 to? He said, not one.
Jill, would you get that $1,000?
I go get that $1,000 right now. By the way, does this guy got money? Is this legitimate? Are we talking $100 bills here?
That's what I wanted to know. Is it like coming out of his own bank account, or
He's not like going to try to send us Bitcoin, is he, Juliana? I mean, this guy's money's good.
I don't accept Bitcoin. I lost all my money in it about a month ago.
Gosh,
I'm done with that Bitcoin.
way to tear the scab off there, Jill.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Let's get down to business.
We are on and popping. That's right, period one. Georgio Poullas, it's 3 2-minute periods here at RAF. And right out of the gate, Poullas is going for it. And he's got himself some points on the board. And he's got a few more. Georgio Poullas in parterre going to work. And we just about lost Muggsy right off of the mat. Well, we knew it was going to be entertaining.
By the way, guys, that is some real foreshadowing potentially of the evening. You saw us in the parterre position. You see a guy with experience like Georgio get on top of somebody that's more of a practice room guy. I'm only sharing with you Luke Rockhold, by example, some people that we're going to see later this evening don't have a lot of that parterre, and it really makes a big difference in real American freestyle.
100% as we look for who's going to go for the next move here. Poullas and Muggsy. We saw them get a dust-up in Chicago in the catering. And it looks like
Big heavy wizard. He's strong.
It's a point somebody stepped out, but
Muggsy
who was
gets
it?
the points. Yeah, that was tough. Muggsy gets the point on that one. It's 4-1. Remember, if anybody takes a 10-point lead at any time, that's a tech fall here. So if Poullas can get a few more good scrambles, he could pull that off. Muggsy, though, gets on the board.
In the last event last month, we saw these guys in the back room. And
there
he was pushing him into the coffee machine.
2 more. And 2 more, just like that.
He was super upset, and he was like, you're not the social media king, I am. And I think that that's what they're wrestling here tonight to decide.
Chael, he's putting on a clinic right now. He really is. I mean, he has really mastered this, does Poullas. And he's not just a social media guy. Now we're seeing what he's all about. And I feel like a real bright future here in RAF.
Yeah, not to mention, Poullas has a background. This is a college wrestler out in Ohio. This is a young man that wrestled his entire life. He's a little more, you know, that $1,000 is a little more protected than you might think, but he's showing some real skills here with Muggsy. Now that could be 4, and it is. I believe that is going to be a wrap.
And that is going to be it. That is a 4-point move, and just like that, this match is over. Are we counting it? Now let's get it. We got to get the official word here. I'm seeing 1 point. This match is still going on. It looked like the ref raced for 4, but it is 9-1. This match is not over. 35 seconds left on the clock. And Poullas going for another one, and he gets it, and that is going to be a wrap. That puts it at 11-1, and we have a tech fall. Georgio Poullas, not only does he stop takedowns, he gets takedowns. And Poullas shows us what he's all about here. Juliana, Chael, give me your initial thoughts. I think fantastic performance.
I want to see him go up against an actual wrestler who's been at the college level like himself.
Chael's about to go interview him. He could go take the $1,000 right now.
I asked him in the press conference, are you going to wrestle somebody else and come back against somebody who, you know, is a lot more experienced and give them the $1,000 if they take you down? He said, I'm not going to say that I'm not going to be able to not get taken down by the rest of these guys because they're legit.
No doubt about it. There's your replay brought to you by Real American Beer. It was a clinic. Great work by Georgio Poullas. Great way to start off RAF 5. Let's go up to Jazz and Kiro for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is over with 26 seconds left in period number 1. Your winner by technical fall, Georgio Poullas.
And here comes Chael, Uncle Chael, gonna go get a few words with Poullas, gonna go try to get him a rack. Get a little 1,000 there.
Georgio, don't leave me, buddy. I was a little late on the mic. Good job. That was a very fun match. Good gut wrench. Was that what you were expecting?
Anybody that watches me underhook knee pick, my bread and butter. Muggsy can't handle that.
All right, Georgio, I got to ask you, can we expect more of you? Oh, Muggsy, do you have a little something you wanted to offer your opponent? I just wanted to know what's next, Georgio. Can we expect you to come back? You got the crowd on their feet here. Is this something you're going to make a habit of?
You know, I love the sport of wrestling. I think I may or may not be back. You know, I can't really tell you the future, but I got big things planned.
Now, Muggsy, you look like you want something to say. Go right ahead.
They ain't call my 4 points, man. I have 4 out there. They ain't call it. But I love my man Georgio. He's the truth. He whooped me. He beat me fair and square. I love him to death. He the truth. He got that 1,000. He can keep his $1,000, y'all.
All right, Muggsy and Georgio, give him a hand.
Hey, shout out Flurry, man. Make some noise. Woo! Hey, shout out to Canfield High School, my hometown city. For everybody watching back home, I love y'all.
Man, ultimate party foul there. Chael gave up the mic. Chael gave up the mic. I'm going to have to get a reaction to that, but Georgio Poullas showed that he is legit, takes out Muggsy, and I hope that we got a future here with Georgio. I'd love to see what he has for RAF going forward. So much more to come. 3 incredible championship bouts. That Bantamweight title is on the line tonight at ROF. The party going on inside of the arena as they are filling it up here at the Amerant Bank Arena. Tomasello and DeSanto for the Bantamweight Championship. This is an incredible rematch, and NATO has a lot on his plate tonight.
You do when things get tough. You don't give up. You stand your ground. If you've been diagnosed with metastatic PSMA-positive prostate cancer, had hormone therapy, and can delay chemotherapy, ask your doctor about Pluvicto. Pluvicto is not chemotherapy. It's a different treatment that targets PSMA-positive cells. Pluvicto can be used before chemotherapy for some people. Pluvicto involves contact with radioactivity, which may increase the risk for cancer and cause fetal harm. Drink plenty of fluids, urinate often, use contraception, and talk to your doctor about ways to reduce the risk of exposing others to radiation during and after treatment. Pluvicto can cause low levels of blood cell counts, kidney problems, and infertility. Tell your doctor if you have weakness, pale skin, shortness of breath, bleeding or bruising more easily, an infection, or changes in urination. Side effects include decreased blood cell counts, tiredness, dry mouth, nausea, appetite loss, joint or back pain, and constipation. Ask your doctor about Pluvicto, because every day without cancer progression is a victory.
You see the Port Miami just down the road. There is Miami. We're in South Florida. What a hotbed for fighting, wrestling. It's all here in South Florida. Speaking of which, all the fighters are here, including all of our RAF stars. The fan zone was absolutely lit. You see Yoel Romero, you saw Colby Covington. Everybody makes it out. And it is an all-out free-for-all for wrestling fans. And these kids have such a good time. You can't get this experience anywhere else. You see Luke Rockhold, one half of the main event. Anytime we're in town, when we come out to Tempe, February 28th, we want you to be there. We want you to be in the fan zone. The line for Poullas was crazy, and the athletes truly get into it here with these kids. It is an unforgettable, priceless experience. But how about this, fans? If you think you know how tonight ends, it's time to put your fight IQ to the test. You can now make picks on each RAF matchup thanks to our official gaming partners, NXT Bets. It's live now on Underdog Fantasy. Head to nxtbets.com/play-RAF or scan the QR code on screen right now to sign up and lock in your picks. You got to be 18 plus or illegal, and always play responsibly. Oh, yes, they are fully invested. This wrestling crew, man, they come out in droves, and they are embracing this. And this next matchup is a blast. Featherweight, it is Johnni, DiJulius, and Pat Lugo both making their debut in RAF. As you can see, DiJulius, 4-time NCAA qualifier at Ohio State, 3-time Ohio high school state champion. Pat Lugo, no slouch himself, 2019 Big Ten champion at Iowa, a 2-time NCAA All-American at Iowa. What a matchup, DiJulius and Pat Lugo. Let's go up to Jazz Securo.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next match in the Real American Freestyle Featherweight division. Please welcome 3-time Ohio State champion, 4-time NCAA championships qualifier from Cleveland, Ohio, Johnni DiJulius.
There's Johnni DiJulius out of Cleveland, Ohio, making his debut tonight. And not only does he have an incredible wrestling resume, Juliana, this guy does everything. He's climbing mountains, jumping out of planes. He's a thrill seeker, no doubt.
That's an adrenaline junkie at its finest, but he said that he does not think that that is more of a thrill than pinning somebody on the mat. And I know that he's looking forward to doing that. He hasn't competed in 7 years, so I'm really looking forward to this matchup.
See if he can get it done here on the biggest wrestling stage of all, Real American Freestyle.
And now his opponent, 2-time NCAA All-American, Big Ten champion, wrestling out of Miami, Florida, Pat Lugo.
And here comes Pat Lugo, 27 years old, out of Homestead by way of Oak Park. This guy has really done a lot in his wrestling career. Multiple-time NCAA qualifier, Illinois State champion. This guy's a year-round training wrestler. He always stays ready. Jail, Pat Lugo, legit, he's got a huge following here as well.
Yeah, Pat Lugo's a fighter in front of everything else. I followed his college career. Anybody that goes to the University of Iowa because they like the work ethic, they want to be trained at that level, is somebody that will have my respect. Pat Lugo is that guy.
Big matchup here in the featherweight division here at Real American Freestyle, number 5, and we are on and popping.
Posting on the head, measuring distance.
Contact.
A lot of hand fighting right out of the gate, and that's Pat Lugo's thing. That's something that he takes a lot of pride in. Johnni DiJulius holding his own.
Looking for that 2-on-1.
Johnny puts on camps over the summer, and every single day he's driving to a different city. He's one of the most popular youth coaches. He's somebody that loves wrestling, and that's another thing he's got in common with Pat Lugo. Now we got a question: who's better at wrestling? That's what we're going to find out right now.
Well, they're in a stalemate right now. I mean, both guys showing some incredible defense. Nobody giving up an inch here, Juliana. Get a step out, and we got a step out. There it is. Put a point on the board for Lugo.
I watched DiJulius's YouTube. He was training with those kids with the Bosu balls and like literally running them over with the Bosu balls. I see this little kid go flying across the mat. I wanted to ask him about that.
Oh, man.
Snap down for Lugo. See if he can get the go behind.
A little bit of rust here on Johnni DiJulius. You said it's been 7 years since he's competed last. Definitely a little bit of rust. As you can see, just down a point here in period number 1.
And Chael, do you believe in ring rust or wrestling rust?
I think that it's real to a degree. You know, it kind of affects everybody different, and then your age really matters. But what were you doing in between time? And that's one thing that DiJulius, just from following him on social media, he is on a wrestling mat on a daily basis.
Yeah, I feel like it's like riding a bike. You know, he knows how to wrestle. He knows what he's doing out there. He's not, you know, new to this. He's experienced. Still looking for that 2-on-1. It's like a dog on a bone on that 2-on-1.
Seconds ticking away here in period number 1 as Pat Lugo has been very strong with that tie-up. And is he going to get the points? And he does. Put him on the board. Pat Lugo goes up 3-0. Let's see if he can do anything out of parts here. And it doesn't look like he's going to be able to. Not enough time. But Lugo takes that 3-0 lead. Are you surprised? Either one of you surprised here that Lugo up 3-0 after period 1?
I think Lugo missed an opportunity there. He had that arm trap, and he was almost, it looked like he was thinking of collegiate rules. He was thinking of freeing that arm. Under freestyle, he could have locked his hands and rolled. Here's the takedown right here. It's a throw-by attempt by Pat Lugo, but then Pat sees an opportunity. He thinks, well, maybe I can take this chicken wing, take it all the way over to the back, but the opportunity was missed. Here's where I'm talking about he could have maybe locked his hands and grabbed an extra couple points. But as it is, 3-0 for the former Hawkeye.
Pat Lugo getting it done here in South Florida, a place he calls home. Let's see if he can keep things rolling. Fantastic featherweight matchup here. Live on Fox Nation here with RAF 5. The arena's still filling in. That South Florida crowd, they always take their time. They like to be fashionably late, you know, and they're filling it up, though.
I think that Pat Lugo also has the advantage being here in his backyard. It's from Homestead, Florida, not too far away. But I know that, you know, he's a Hawkeye. Hawkeye versus a Buckeye. There's a lot of animosity between those two.
Oh, you better believe it. And Lugo trying to get back around. Is he going to get it?
Nice job facing him. DiJulius looking, oh, he's got a chin whip on him.
Yeah, he does. That is strong, and Pat Lugo is back on, and he's got a lot of time to work with here. Let's see if he can build some more points, sitting at 5-0. Taking a look at Lugo's corner right now. Barking out instructions to his guy, and there it is again. Can he finish the job, Jill?
He's on top. He's got this very tight. DiJulius went through again. Possibly the referee's going to save him coming out of bounds. That's still going to bring us back at a 9-point deficit.
With a lot of time on the clock. You don't think it's a lot, but that's a lot right now.
There's a ton of time left in period 2. Snap down. Looking for the go behind. Let's see if DiJulius can face him and not let it happen this time. Oh.
And he put him away, Pat Lugo, toying with him. He's had him in this position the majority of the match. Can he finish the job? And he does. There it is. Lock it down. 10-0. Oh, baby, a nice tech ball. 10-0. Pat Lugo goes big here at the Amerant Bank Arena.
Nice. Looks like a title contender.
Well, I know, we talk about that, and we're going to see that title fight later on tonight. Real Woods, Jordan Oliver, that happens tonight, the rematch. But Pat Lugo most definitely made it happen tonight, the Amerant Bank. Nice 10-0 victory. We love to see him get blanked. Johnny DiJulius couldn't get it done tonight as we take a look at the replays. He just played with him, Jill. I mean, he had that same position. He just kept working it.
And good basics, right? Good basics. Good snap it down, go behind. A good safe gut wrench when you get on top. Those points add up. I think that Pat Lugo really introduced himself to the RAF crowd in a very honorable Hawkeye style.
All right, let's go to Jazz Securo.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match ends with 30 seconds left in period number 2. Your winner by technical fall, Pat Lugo!
Pat Lugo, tech fall, 11-0 tonight here in Sunrise, Florida. Big win there for Pat Lugo. The hits just keep coming here. RAF 5, 3 title fights later on. And we are going to continue to move right through this epic wrestling card tonight in Sunrise as we have a heavyweight matchup coming up that is going to be unforgettable. Steve Mocco, Mostafa Elders, bring out the heavyweights. We got a gold medalist at the African Games in Elders, 2024 Olympian with Egypt, but Steve Mocco, this guy is a legend. National Wrestling Hall of Famer, 3 gold medals at the Pan Ams, 2-time NCAA champion. This guy is a legend. Elders, Mocco, hit us next as we take a look backstage. Both men are ready to go to war.
Obviously, the promotion of it, I'm rooting for it. Like, I root for wrestling. Like, I'm sold, but like, I'm not the guy that you would have to sell. Like, if just for the matches, I would watch it. If it was just 2 guys but the whole thing, like the whole process was like amazing. Like, and then now having experienced it firsthand and like seeing it, I was like, this is awesome. Like to entertain people that are not wrestlers, to entertain people that are like on the bubble of wrestling or not, is just amazing.
حاليا أنا شايف إن هي أكبر منظومة في المصارعة حاليا. وما شاء الله بتتقدم بسرعة فحاجة جميلة جدا.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the big boys. We move to the Real American Freestyle Unlimited Heavyweight division. African Games gold medalist, 2024 Paris Olympian from Monahia, Egypt, introducing Mostafa Elders.
Mostafa Elders, we saw him at RAF 1 take on the incredible Wyatt Hendrickson. He couldn't get it done, but he's back and he's taking on another legend.
And now his opponent, Hodge Trophy winner, two-time NCAA national champion, United States Olympia, wrestling out of Coconut Creek, Florida, the Bear, Steve Mocco.
Listen to this crowd lose their mind for Steve Mocco, because if you know this sport, you know what this guy's all about. An incredible competitor in his day, and he's still coming out here, Chael. This is awesome.
They told me when I was in college in 1998 that Steve Mocco wasn't allowed to walk around his house, that his dad made him swing from bars. This is before the internet, guys. We believed it.
Steve Mocco, Mostafa Elders. This young guy got another one in him. Mocco and Elders. Usually he's teaching students, but now he's going to do it right here on the mat. Giuliani, I love this. This is such a big moment for Steve Mocco and for everybody that learns under him, everybody that's watched him over the years.
Steve Mocco's an absolute legend. He did it himself, and then he coaches. He's an incredible coach, a very highly regarded coach here in Coconut Creek, Florida at ATT. And the whole crowd is already going nuts for him. This is the third match, and this place is going bananas for Steve Mocco.
Steve was on the same Olympic team, for perspective, where Henry Cejudo won his gold medal. Steve's sister was on that Olympic team. She just represented the United States in judo, so quite an athletic family. His son is currently the top recruit and #3 ranked heavyweight in America for high school right now.
Yeah, that's some
definitely in the
combat
blood.
royalty there.
Definitely in the blood, no doubt about it.
I like that he's kind of putting it out on the line and kind of showing his students and everybody that he's still got it and he can still compete at the highest level.
Absolutely.
And especially with the age gap.
Yeah, I mean, and he really didn't say much about the age gap when we asked him about that, and Elders didn't either. He didn't feel like it was a big advantage for him. He knows the credentials, and he has a lot of respect for Steve Mocco.
44 versus 27-year-old Elders.
Right?
Traditionally in wrestling, when an athlete will retire, he'll have his last match, he'll take his shoes off, he'll leave the shoes in the center of the mat. Wherever that came from, that's their tradition. After Mocco's last wrestling match over a decade ago, they asked him, is this your last one? And he said, and I quote, I didn't leave my effing shoes on the mat, did I? And walked out of the interview. That's where it ended. So we've always known somewhere in his mind the return was going to happen. It turns out the return is now.
No doubt about it.
I'd like to see Elders try to take a shot or try to do something, because Steve Mocco seems content to just kind of stall him out here, and maybe they're just still gauging each other's strengths or trying to figure out what openings they're going to use to try to get a takedown. But a lot of heavy hand fighting right now. That's all I've been seeing so far.
I had the same thought after Elders' first performance in Real American Freestyle when he took on White. I thought, where was your activity?
Yeah.
I felt like maybe he went out there, the lights got a little bit too bright. That's okay. That happens sometimes, but that excuse won't work tonight. He's got to turn this offense on if one exists.
And Elders was able to at least get a point on Hendrickson, which was kind of a moral victory of sorts there in such a big moment. He was able to score that 1 point. That being said, you can tell that Steve Mocco is feeling it right now. I mean, as he should. At this age, he's a guy that stays active in the gym, but it's different being under these lights, Joel. And you can feel real good in the gym, but it's a different animal when you're under those arena lights.
Yeah, it really is. You know, everybody gets to get their feet wet just a little bit, right? I mean, at 1-0 here, these big boys are still getting started. Steve Mocco's won NCAA titles 1-0 before. One might sound like a lot of points, but there's times it can be.
Take a look at the corner here. That's for Mostafa Elders. Trying to get some instruction. Do you not speak Arabic, Chael?
Not well.
No, yeah. Just here and there.
Yeah, like out in the streets. Like
You get around. You get around.
All right, hey, we got a
Double
tiebreaker. He can
unders.
get one. He's
Double
going to
unders.
get
He
it.
got a point.
Sorry to cut you off, Juliana. Yes, that was a
Point.
1-point step out.
But I don't recall Mocco stepping Elders out. Did that already happen? Because oh, it was a shot clock.
It was a shot clock, yeah. Guys, always keep an eye on the shot clock, and we'll give you a little heads up on that.
Front head lock. He's going to snap it down.
Great little pinch there if he can secure over the arm.
Ooh, it looked like he wanted to go for that single.
And that's what he's known for, is the snap downs, right? I mean, vicious snap downs, as Mocco did his whole career. Always a little bit quicker than his competition, always relied on speed. Now the speed has left him a little bit, but at the same time, he still goes back to the well with the snap downs. And great pressure.
How fun is it that he's going to be cornering Kayla Harrison in her title fight against Amanda Nunes next in a couple weeks? Let's see, it's the 25th is their fight. 24th.
The score is 1-1 for any new viewers that may
Body
be seeing
lock.
the scoreboard. 1-1, and then we got a little line under the red one. There is no ties in Real American Freestyle.
Ooh.
If you have the same score, whoever scored last has the advantage. 2 points here for Mostafa.
That was nice.
Mocco was on the clock and couldn't get it done, and then Elders just sneaks around him and picks up another point. 4-1, Mostafa Elders on the legend, Steve Mocco. And now it's time to dig down. 19 seconds left here in period 2. Can Steve Mocco rally back? Now's the time.
That has got to be a confidence booster for Mostafa. Oh,
He's looking like the bear. He's looking like the bear right now. Seconds ticking away.
Mostafa's got to know. He did it once, he can do it again. Maybe he'll do it in this second period.
So there it is.
Third period, excuse me.
2 periods in. Steve Mocco is down, now listening to his sons in his corner, giving him a little tutelage here. And he was looking at him, he was making good eye contact with him, Jill, the whole time. And you can tell there's a good connection between him and his sons. And now he's in a different position. Usually he's coaching them up to these, and now he has his sons switching that up, and they're coaching him.
The son taking the lead here is a heavyweight. The son taking the lead here is the one that I told you is currently ranked number 3 in the United States. His name is Michael. I will be very curious what his reaction is if Dad was to come up short. This is his weight class after all. Maybe I'll just leave you with that. We'll get some foreshadowing here for the future potentially.
Well, here we go. Now Mocco goes after it. He goes in for his shot, but Elders able to squash it.
It felt like Mocco came out hot in the third period, like he was like, all right, this is where I'm going to pour it on. Crowd cheering his name.
Banging heads a little bit. Elders bringing the pressure. Now Mocco, he's feeling it. Now he has to go after some shots. He has to make some moves. Of course, you know, points can rack up very, very quickly here at RAF.
He's going for it. He was trying to go for that trip again. He's got him by the wrist.
He's got a little bit more magic left in him, Juliana.
Yeah, he did.
He baits him in.
Gets it again. Nice job by Elders.
Now things get real interesting because you're sitting at 6-1 with a minute to go. We've seen it done before. We've seen 8, 9-point swings in under a minute. It happens in freestyle wrestling. But Mocco does not have the clock on his side, Juliana, at all.
No, and he's gassed.
And should be. 10 years away from the mat is a long time. Yeah. Whether you're in there running practices or not, getting Kayla ready or not, it's just different. I mean, I feel like Mocco's really representing himself well. I feel like he's standing his ground. He's battling. He's just a step behind.
He is. And that's okay.
And that's okay.
47 years old.
Steve Mocco unable to get that tie up. And Elders.
He's got 33 seconds left. Elders, let's see if he can get another takedown here.
He
Third
looked
and
up
final.
at the clock. He was keeping an eye on that clock. He knows where he's at right now. Steve Mocco doesn't have time to work here.
Nice big
He's going to need a miracle, a Hail Mary.
Snap and single attempts. Defended by Elders.
Oh, wow.
Going for it again. That's going to be a wrap.
Time's going to tick away, and that is it. Folks, Steve Mocco, Mostafa Elders. Mocco unable to summon the fountain of youth tonight. But like you said, Chael, a lot of respect for him to come out here and take a chance and do this opportunity the way he did.
I can't necessarily celebrate Elder's performance here, but I cannot insult Mocco's. He really did represent himself well. 6 minutes of breathing hard, of pushing and pulling, do it in front of your family, in front of your friends, in your adopted home state. It was a great competition.
All right, let's put a bow on it. Let's go to Jazz Sakuro.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 completed periods and a final score of 6-1, your winner, Mostafa Elders.
So there's a big win for Mostafa Elders as he gets in the win column tonight at RAF number 5. Good to see Elders getting the win, and a lot of love there, a lot of respect in the wrestling world, and a lot of respect for Steve Mocco. Well, we got a big, massive featherweight championship bout coming up. The champion Jordan Oliver taking on the challenger Real Woods. They just ran this in November. Well, they're back. Can Woods get that belt back around his waist? And then, folks, RAF 6 takes over Tempe, Arizona on February 28th with the main event. It's going to have MMA fans' mouths watering. Former UFC 2 Division World Champion Henry Cejudo gets his RAF debut against another UFC legend in Uriah Faber. Get your tickets right now for RAF 6. Head to realamericanfreestyle.com/Arizona. Let's go up to Chael Sonnen standing by with Bo Nickel.
Oh, all right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Bo Nickel. Bo, a few things. You were scheduled for a co-main event, highly anticipated match against Yoel Romero. To my understanding, you show up to weigh-ins, Yoel missed weight. You were then given the option, do you want to go through with the match or not? You said he's missed by too much. Do I have the story right so far?
Yeah, you do. You know, for me, wrestling is about, competing, but part of that's making weight. And when you show up 7 pounds over, that's disrespectful to the sport. Of course, we have a lot of people booing. It sounds like a lot of MMA fans that don't understand what goes into wrestling. I'm sure every wrestler in here that's made weight understand what it takes to do that, and that's what it takes to compete. So I showed up ready to go, and unfortunately, my opponent didn't.
All right. Now looking to the future, is there any discussion of you versus Yoel at a different event? Is there any interest by you in revisiting the match with Yoel?
I mean, to be honest, I think he's a heavyweight. He's come down from 230 plus pounds. He obviously couldn't make 205, and I weigh 205 naturally. I fight 185 in the UFC, so unless he can get down to the weight, I don't really care. But I definitely have a lot of other guys that I have my eye on.
All right, Bo, I know the crowd is a little bit restless, but in fairness, you have done nothing wrong. You did what you agreed to do. If I may ask you, as you bait the audience, as you do look ahead to tonight, Yoel versus Buchanan, how do you break that match down?
Man, both guys are obviously super high level, a world medalist, Olympic medalist against an NCAA champ. I think it's going to be a close match. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know.
Okay, if Yoel Romero is not next for Bo Nickel, who is?
I mean, there's a couple fake wrestlers in the main event. Either one of those guys, I think they're disrespectful to the sport. It's a travesty that they're there. We got guys like Kadimagomedov and Dake who are legit world-class competitors that deserve that spot, and these guys cry if they're not main event. So either one of those dudes, I would love to tear them limb from limb and send them packing.
Well, Bo, we look forward to seeing you. I appreciate the interview and the time. Again, you have done nothing wrong. Thank you for being here, Bo.
Thanks, Chael. You're the man.
There it is, Bo Nickel. We wanted to see him tonight. It wasn't to be, but we know Bo Nickel will be back very, very soon. Well, coming up next, 19-year-old Bo Bassett, first onto the Real American Freestyle scene in November with a record 60-second pin at Darian Caldwell. Cayden Henschel, 2-0 in RAF, outpointed his opponent 22-1 tonight. The meet Sunrise, as you can see, Henschel, great credentials, but Bo Bassett is the hottest act in wrestling today. Can Henschel pull the upset?
In the last 3 months, I've wrestled in high school, at the college level, at the professional level and also the senior level. And so I think my goal is to compete as much as possible. Obviously, I want to be a world champion someday in the senior level, an Olympic champion. I want to get in. I want to wrestle as much as I possibly can.
Yeah, Bo Bassett, he's a guy that no one wants to wrestle. Even in the past RAF, Michael Chandler, Chad Mendes said they don't want to wrestle him. So call me delusional, I might be a little bit delusional, but this is a match I've been wanting for years, and now I get the opportunity to wrestle him.
I think he wrestles a great style. He's 2-0 on RAF. I know that he has a lot of different, I would say, ways that he can score, and so it's exciting to wrestle someone like that.
My goal tonight is to make a statement. Everyone's counting me out. A lot of people don't think I can win. Of course, people ride with me, but you got the entire country, the entire world running with Bo. Bo's accomplishments beat mine par 10. He's beaten everyone. He's done everything that I haven't. But today's a new day. The match is still 0-0, and I can't wait to go out there and make a statement.
Cayden, tonight, you're going to go to deeper waters than you've ever been in your entire life. I'm going to bring a pace that I don't think you've ever felt before, and I'm really excited to try to score as many points as I can. I have a lot of respect for you on and off the mat, but tonight we're strapping up the shoes, and I can't wait.
Bo, I've been waiting for this for a long time. We're going to see what happens. It all goes down tonight.
Man, everybody a big Bo Bassett fan, and they love Cayden Henschel too. As you see, the kids are out here in abundance tonight. It is always a family-friendly experience here at RAF.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next match is in the Real American Freestyle Lightweight Division. Please welcome to the mat, Wisconsin State Champion, 4-time Scholar All-American from West Bend, Wisconsin. Here is Cayden Henschel.
Tell you what, Juliana, this guy always has a big smile on his face. Happy-go-lucky. People love this guy all over the internet. He's a great influencer. But at the end of the day, incredible credentials as well. Pennsylvania State champion. This guy's done it many, many times. And he's the real deal, 2-0 here in RAF.
2-0, somebody's has got to go. Cayden Henschel, he has taken on big challenges so far in his RAF career, and I'm so excited to see him go against Bo Bassett, who is an absolute machine gun phenom.
Yeah, he's a juggernaut.
His opponent, Pennsylvania State champion, Super 32 champion from Johnstown, Pennsylvania, Bo Machine Gun Bassett.
A lot of things I'd like to be doing on a Saturday night. Facing this young man is not on that list. And this is Henschel's idea. By the way, he called Bo Bassett out.
I mean, why not? Shoot for the moon. Bo Bassett is the move. This kid is absolutely on fire. Super 32 champion 4 times. Bill Farrell, he competes against adults and he wipes them out. Bo Bassett and Cayden Henschel, both undefeated. But this is a very big uphill battle for Cayden Henschel, Chael. I don't think we've ever seen anything like Bo Bassett.
If I may give you a hot take of the evening, if you want to be an Olympian in 2028, you're going to have to beat this young man.
Cayden Henschel coming out firing and shooting on Bo Bassett, trying to give him a little piece of his own medicine.
Nice job
Bassett
by Cayden
comes around.
Henschel. Nice.
Oh,
Good job.
Oh, my
Heck
goodness.
yes. Let's go.
Oh, Cayden Henschel.
Let's go.
Draws first blood, 2-0 against Bo Bassett.
Hey, he wanted that leg lace.
That's a confidence booster. And another one.
That could be 2 Bassett.
See if he gets his rollover.
2 more. And now Bassett coming out the back. He's going to get some points here coming out the back. Cayden Henschel is on an all-time high right now.
Scramble fest.
2 points go to Bo Bassett. 4-2. Period 1. Wow.
Keep your confidence high, Cayden Henschel.
All right, guys, I'm a little turned around here. So we went 2-2 in that exchange. Henschel is still up by 2. Do I have this correct?
Absolutely
yes.
right.
Yeah, because he shot in a second time after that first one.
Okay.
Now
Looking
Bo
for the goal
Bassett
behind.
turns it up,
Oh,
and
but
he
he gets it.
No surprise. Bo Bassett, 2 more points on the board. We're all locked up.
Cayden couldn't catch that single leg like he did the first time, which is what prevented him from which was what allowed him to get that double leg initially. Oh no.
Another 2 points, and here goes Bo Bassett again. Another 2 points. He got another one in him.
Bo Bassett's got a
be careful.
bedtime. He's got to get out of here.
He got
wakes up
greedy.
at 5 a.m. to work out every night. Every morning, excuse me. Oh,
And there it is.
just riding him like a backpack.
Well, an incredible exchange. You know, we really haven't seen somebody score. Those were almost collegiate techniques.
There it is. Shut it down.
I realize we've got to
Shut it down.
But to go back to those arm bars and those exposures, that's a way to work collegiately with your freestyle. Something we saw David Taylor do so well, and now Bo Bassett, who's trying to manage 2 styles at once.
There he goes again.
18 years old.
We are witnessing a legend in the making in Bo Bassett, and he's able to get the tech ball on Cayden Henschel after getting a little bit of a scare early on in the match. Juliana, I don't know that it was ever really a chance for Henschel, but he definitely made it interesting.
Hey, man, props to Cayden Henschel. It's not easy to go up against the best wrestler that is out there right now.
Let's go up to Jazz Sakura.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at 21 seconds left in the first period. Your final score, 14-4, and your winner by technical fall, Bo Machine Gun Bassett.
All right, Chael has got Bo Bassett.
Bo, that was awesome. As I watch you try to navigate 2 styles at once, I'm now seeing you scoring freestyle points with collegiate-style techniques such as the armbar. What inspired this match?
Yeah, first of all, I just want to say, Jesus, the way, the truth, the life. I want to throw a shout out to my Lord and Savior, and also I want to throw a shout out to my brothers and my high school team back home. I missed a high school event for this, so I just want to say congrats to them. They brought home the team title. Congrats to my boys. And last but not least, bouncing back from high school to college opens and then professional and senior level freestyle has been fun. And I love wrestling, so every opportunity I'll take it.
Bo, this was awesome. It was also Cayden Henschel's idea. You got called out for this match. Do you have an idea of who you'd like to see in the future?
Yeah, I have a lot of respect for Cayden. He did a great job. And I've been watching him ever since I can remember, so shout out to Cayden. And I think for me, I said it in the press conference, he just signed with RAF, and I think he's gonna take care of business on the next card. Too much respect to call him out, but I think the fans would love to see a match with me and Henry Cejudo. So.
Very interesting. I'll actually be speaking with Henry later tonight. I will try to get an update for you on that. If I may ask you, speaking of Henry, now believe it or not, if this was a piece of theater, I wasn't brought in on it, but Henry does happen to be here. Henry, as a former Olympic champion, you must agree if somebody wants on the team in 2028, they're gonna have to get through this young man.
Of course, and Bo Bassett, I like you, but you will bend the knee to King Triple C!
Now, Henry, you've got a match booked February 28th, Fox Nation, Real American Freestyle. You're taking on Uriah Faber, but are you saying that you do accept the young man respectfully challenged you? Do you accept?
They can all get it from everywhere and every side, but we can make it happen, Chael Sonnen.
All right, Bo, it sounds like we're gonna need to talk to Chad and get a date, but I believe that you have your future opponent.
Absolutely, I think we booked it. We basically signed. We could do it now, or we could wait, but.
We're gonna wait. We're actually gonna wait. No. Henry's got his hands full. February 28th, he's got Uriah Faber. Could you give me some foreshadowing? Can Henry beat Uriah Faber?
Yeah, absolutely. Henry is, he's the man. And so I want to wrestle the best of the best, and that's why, I want to wrestle the dream match for me with Henry. He's gonna get it done, and then we're gonna wrestle. He just signed.
All right, Henry, you got Faber, and it sounds like you got Bassett. I'll also give you the final word.
Well, maybe you could get it too, Chael Sonnen.
I'm gonna pass on that, but ladies and gentlemen, it sounds like you're gonna get Henry Cejudo, and please give it up for tonight's winner, Bo Machine Gun Bassett.
Oh, man. The King of Grinch, Triple C in the house tonight. Henry Cejudo, and he showed up here in style, folks, in the rolls. Here comes Henry Cejudo, always the best entrance, flew in, especially for the event. He couldn't miss it, and he probably didn't know that he was gonna book his next opponent tonight. because it looks like we got Bassett Cejudo in the future. Henry Cejudo, you will see him next month. That's right, February 28th, live on Fox Nation. It is in Tempe, Arizona at the Mullet Arena. It's Henry Cejudo, Uriah Faber, UFC legends collide in the main event of RM6. Make sure to go to realamericanfreestyle.com/Arizona. Yes, indeed. It is a party out here, the RAF ladies. Getting it done there, putting on a little bit of show here for the crowd. And folks, what about Underdog? If you think you know how tonight ends, it's time to put your fight IQ to the test. You can now make picks on each RAF matchup thanks to our official gaming partners, NXT Bets. It's live now on Underdog Fantasy. Head to nxtbets.com/PlayRAF or scan the QR code on screen to sign up and lock in your picks. Must be 18 plus where legal, and always play responsibly. Oh, baby, it is time for our first title match of the night. The Bantamweight title is on the line. The challenger, Austin DeSanto, is a four-time NCAA All-American in Iowa, silver at the 2023 U.S. Open Championships. Nato, our champion, he is the current champ, 2015 NCAA champion at Ohio State. It's Tomasello, it's DeSanto, and it is next. Nathan Tomasello, Chael, you've seen this man. He is something special.
He holds position. He's as strong as an ox and he doesn't get tired. That recipe, as simple as it might sound, is a lifetime of work to do. But Austin DeSanto's a little different. Austin DeSanto's mean. Austin DeSanto will break your arm just for the pleasure of it. This is a different kind of fight for our champion, Nathan Tomasello.
Tomasello, very special, but what it comes down to, Juliana, is Austin DeSanto has the win against him. He wants to get some vengeance. A tech fall for Austin DeSanto when he debuted at RAF, but in the past, DeSanto has already beat our champion.
Yeah, I hope that nobody's counting Austin DeSanto out here. He was able to get that 10-0 tech fall in the last time out. And he has a win, like you said, over Nathan Tomasello. So I think carrying that into this match is going to be really important. Austin DeSanto has incredible pressure. He never lets up. He's coming at you 110%, and I believe that Nathan Tomasello's conditioning is what he said is what made the match not go his way last time. So we'll see if he can turn it around this time, knowing that he has a loss against Austin DeSanto.
Well, it's a party here in Sunrise and Jazz. Keep it rolling.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Real American Freestyle Bantamweight World Championship. Let's bring out your wrestlers. Here is your challenger, Austin DeSanto.
An incredible talent here is Austin DeSanto. And Chael, I know you can tell me even more, but he has all the credentials. This guy at Iowa, four-time All-American, that speaks for itself.
Austin DeSanto was homeschooled in Pennsylvania. He loses a match to a young man named Spencer Lee as a junior. He loses his mind, DeSanto. He goes absolutely, it's like a vision quest straight out of the movie. He prepares for Spencer for 365 days and beat him. Went on to be his teammate at Iowa, but that is probably the biggest Austin DeSanto story you'll ever hear.
Well, he's got that win against our champion, but here comes Nato.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the champion, Nathan Tomasello.
Juliana, do you mind if I steal your thunder here? But excuse me, you guys want to talk about this last win he's got. The only way you're going to get the win over Nathan Tomasello is to get him tired of beating him up. Ain't nobody getting Nathan Tomasello tired or beating him up. It was a weird match. There's a reason we've got to see it twice. That's the reason. Things got away from Nathan. The house of cards came down very quick. The question is, can it be done twice? That is why we're here tonight.
Yeah, that's right. Nathan Tomasello is a hard-working, no fluff, all-go kind of guy. He's very hard-working. He doesn't do much talking, and he lets his wrestling take over. And I know that it's going to be a completely different match this time around.
All right, let's go to Jazz Securo for the championship introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're scheduled for 3 periods for the Real American Freestyle Bantamweight World Championship. Introducing first, your challenger. His official weight, 134.6 pounds. He is a 4-time NCAA All-American, a Big Ten champion runner-up, and a United States Olympic Trials qualifier. From Iowa City, Iowa, introducing Austin DeSanto. And now, his opponent across the mat, he weighed in at an even and ready 135 pounds. He is a 4-time NCAA All-American, a 4-time Big Ten champion, and an NCAA national champion, and the reigning, defending, undisputed real American freestyle bantamweight champion of the world, from Cleveland, Ohio, Nathan Tomasello! When the action begins, your referee is Nolan Meadows.
All right, fans, live on Fox Nation. Don't blink. Austin DeSanto extremely aggressive. Whereas Nathan Tomasello will let you make mistakes. DeSanto has to be careful. That's one thing that he has a problem with, Chael, is that he can get a little too aggressive and leave himself open.
Always. It's hard to control this young man. He's wild. Listen, he went on a Greco-Roman experiment, if you will, 2 years ago. He goes overseas, enters 2 tournaments, brings back 2 medals, and says, I'm done with Greco-Roman. I'm sitting back looking around going, hey, it looked like everything was going perfectly our way. But in the Iowa Hawkeye room, when he's training with Spitzer Lee, for example, each day, he just feels that freestyle is more suited to him, and that's what's got him on this opportunity tonight.
Nice defense by Nato, our first ever real American freestyle champion. Nice sprawl. Front headlock for Nathan. Wrestling on the edge there.
He's gonna get the step out.
They call it a downed wrestler. That's a judgment call by the official. And that one is a little bit tough for us viewers to interpret, but just to explain, the referees ruled out a downed opponent.
Because he was on his knees?
Correct.
So no step out, no points on the board.
Action.
Time for a shot clock. Shot clock. Tomasello is on the clock.
Nicely done by Austin DeSanto.
Wow, Austin DeSanto puts points on the board, and he got 2 more.
He got the leg lace. It was a 4-1 last time in their first match.
One.
Now it's 6-0.
Oh, and he wants another one. And right out of bounds. It's going to stay with 6. I don't think he's going to get 2 more. It's going to stay at 6-0. He has an argument, though, Chael. I mean, it was close.
Yes, that's a judgment call. I did think that the whistle blew. I thought that the referee blew that dead as that turn went through. I think this was scored correctly.
Wow. We could have a new champion. 6-0 here, period number 1. This is a ghost here that Nato has not been able to shake here in Austin DeSanto. A little Olay move there by Austin DeSanto.
Did Austin just shake his hands at him? Was that a natural reaction, or did he just taunt him?
And he just taunted him 100%. I think you would know a taunt when you see it, Chael.
Oh, Austin's fun.
Nice underhook reshot.
Just basics. I mean, he's just looking for an outside carry, and he's just relentless with it.
Yes, his pressure is relentless, Chael. He is like a dog on a bone.
Okay, are we all processing what's happening right now? Our champion is currently down 9-0. Austin DeSanto has picked up right where he left off the last time they matched.
And no, I'm in denial about it. I really couldn't believe the first time it was a technical fall. I'm very surprised at the spread that we're seeing right now. I'm having a hard time accepting what I'm seeing. And it's the basics, guys. It's the basics that wins championships. We're told that all the time. But as we watch this scoring reel from Austin, it's just an outside carry that he's relentless with.
You know, in his NCAA career, Tomasello only lost about 8 times, and 5 of those 8 losses came against the Iowa Hawkeye.
Oh, God.
We got an Iowa Hawkeye that's already beat him, and it might just be, you know, the thorn in Nathan Tomasello's side.
And here we go.
Iowa Hawkeyes.
Can Austin DeSanto close the door here on the title reign of Nato?
Uh-oh, poked in the eye.
Warning coming in from Nolan Meadows.
It's 1 point at a time. Nato just got to get 1 point on the board and just put 1 foot in front of the other and get something.
Well, now we're seeing the aggressive Nate Tomasello, and you don't see that very often. He's always waiting for the mistakes to happen, but now he feels like that pressure is there, and he's got to do some more.
And he's wrestling on the edge here, and he has to be careful because
Yes,
one more point, and that's a tech fall. He might get it.
And he got it.
He got it.
No, down.
Down opponent. Hey, it's a very tough call, guys. As a matter of fact, from the last time we all met on RAF to now, they've revisited this rule. What is a downed opponent? Is it simply the knee, or is it with the knee while you're attacking? It's a tough interpretation, so let's just all accept and watch for now.
All right.
It's the best I can try to explain it, but it's a very complicated rule for right now. The whole community is kind of working through it, and you might see two referees not call it the same.
Well, it makes it more exciting, too, because, like, one would see it, he would just have to get 1 point to step out to win the match. But if he's on his knees and he pushes him out, then the match goes on, and that's better for us.
Well, I mean, we talk about Real Woods, and we talk about Jordan Oliver. We remember RAF3, and that is how it ended. And back to the center we go with a minute left here. DeSanto.
Lots of time. Oh,
it's gonna
gives
get
it up.
it.
That's it.
Right move.
And there it is. We have a new champion tonight here in Sunrise, Florida, and it is Austin DeSanto. What an incredible victory as he just tech-balled 11-0. Excuse me, Tomasello didn't get the 1 on the board. 11-1. Austin DeSanto, new champion, Juliana. Beautiful.
Happy for him. You know, he works hard, and he might be a more unassuming guy. You're not expecting Austin DeSanto to go out there and be a world beater, but he just takes it one opponent at a time. He already had a win over NATO, and I think that confidence is really what carried him into this match and becoming the new RAF champion. I'm happy for him.
Oh, man, what a moment. Let's go to Jazz Securo to announce our new champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes with 56 seconds of period number 2 with a final score of 11-1. Your winner by technical fall and new Real American Freestyle Bantamweight Champion of the World, Austin DeSanto!
And our commish, Nick Hogan, putting the belt around Austin DeSanto, the new Bantamweight champion. What a moment here at RAF5 live on Fox Nation. And now the champ stands by.
Austin,
with the
I'm over here, buddy. The interview spot's over here, champ. Congratulations. By the way, almost unexplainable. It's like you've got the number of Nathan Tomasello. What's he like as an opponent?
I mean, I respect him a lot. I respect Tomasello a lot. I've looked up to him my entire life. I've watched Spencer and him go at it, so I have really high respect for him, so I know I have to train hard, be in good position, and wrestle hard.
Real American Freestyle, you are now the champion. What do you think of this organization? What do you think of this opportunity?
Well, the fans here are awesome. Real American Freestyle, I'm blessed to be here. I mean, this is an upcoming thing. It's big. Gives guys like me the opportunity to keep competing, gives other guys the opportunity to keep competing, and this is awesome. I'm blessed to be here.
Austin, later tonight, your teammate, Stephen Buchanan, has accepted a change of opponent. He will be taking on Yoel Romero. Tell me what we can expect in that match.
I mean, Buchanan can speak for himself. I don't want to put words in his mouth, but that guy, he's a very quiet assassin, and you're going to expect good, hard wrestling. He's going to look to score the entire time, no matter what.
Austin, congratulations. Enjoy your championship. We look forward to seeing what's next for you. Ladies and gentlemen, your champion, Austin DeSanto.
Go Hawks!
And a little Go Hawks to finish it up. Austin DeSanto, new Bantamweight champion here at RAF 5. Still to come, our main event. 2 former UFC world champions take to the mat. Colby Covington and Luke Rockhold, both making their Real American Freestyle debuts tonight here in Sunrise. Colby Covington making his way, and Rockhold, oh baby, that's the main event.
This is my first true love, my passion, so it's excited to get back to my roots and what really built me up to what I am today, which is the sport of wrestling. And, you know, I can get back to my wrestling and making sure I'm perfecting my basics. It's the people that perfect the basics that are the best athletes.
It felt good to put down the gloves and to get back in the real flow of wrestling, and there's no stopping. Like jiu-jitsu, you fall to your back, you're looking for submissions, you're doing all this suspect things, you know what I mean? Wrestling's just hard-nosed work, and you gotta appreciate it. There's so much movement and flow. It's fun.
And there you go, Austin DeSanto celebrating, taking the picture, signing the autographs, kissing the babies. He is your new Bantamweight champion here at RAF, but it is time to pick up that weight class a little bit. We got a Cruiserweight matchup that is a monster. Love this one. Here we go, folks. Nate Jackson has reinvigorated his career, two-time NCAA All-American in Indiana, gold medal at the Pan Am Championship, and a big win against Tarachi. Now Zahid Valencia, gold medal at the 2025 World Championships, 3 gold medals at the U.S. Open Championships, and he has a loss on his record, so he is looking to get in the win column, and he feels like he can make a run at that championship. Valencia is the real deal, look everywhere, but he has got his hands full with Nate Jackson.
I want to dominate. I want to go put up some flashy moves for the crowds and get the tech. Maybe choking him out again. You know, I've wrestled him in the past and I've actually put him out. I'm the best in the world. I just won the world championships, so I use my speed and my skills to either get underneath my opponents over, try to get angles, and I would just say try to score as many points as I can is my style. Carter wasn't expecting him to be that good. I know how good he is, but I'm prepared for anything that he has. He has one move, double leg, and I've stopped that my entire career. Nate Jackson, I'm here. I'm ready tonight to dominate, destroy you, might choke you out again, whatever it takes. But I'm gonna go put up points and destroy you.
Another crazy rematch coming at you, Valencia and Jackson. Let's get things cracking with the one and only Jazz Secura.
All right, wrestling fans, here we go in the Real American Freestyle Cruiserweight division. Please welcome two-time NCAA All-American, two-time Pan American champion, and World Cup champion wrestling out of New Jersey, the great Nate Jackson.
What a talent is Nate Jackson out of Indiana, 1-0. Of course, the win over Carter Sarachi has shocked a lot of folks. A lot of people had Sarachi going to win that match. Nate Jackson, threw all that in the mix, 7-2. He picked up that win at RAF2. And I'll tell you, Chael, Nate Jackson has all the ingredients to get it done. It just seems like this is the second act of his career happening in RAF.
Sure, he got a big credit with Carter Sarachi. He's also got a win over Jayden Cox. Just to let you know, this is what Nate Jackson wants to do in this life. If he wants to do it, he's got to beat guys like Zahid Valencia.
His opponent, 2025 Senior World Champion, two-time NCAA National Champion, wrestling out of Stillwater, Oklahoma, Zahid C-Money Valencia.
C-Money in the house, making a big entrance. I love Valencia, I'll tell you. Juliana, this guy is an absolute world beater. He's going everywhere and winning, and I think everybody was stunned when he lost to Parker Kukesson, but he is ready to get on the win track here, and he feels like he has a championship fight in his future.
World beater is exactly right. Zahid Valencia just won gold, came into RAF, and I think he was in for a surprise when he lost to Parker Kukesson. I think he was expecting to walk right through him, and Parker, props to him, he shocked the world. Zahid Valencia was having a rough night, but he said and promised that that's not going to happen tonight.
It's called a wake-up call, right?
Yeah.
Zahid Valencia and Nate Jackson here, but Nate Jackson's on a roll, and that's not a roll he wants to give up. It's Valencia and Jackson, Cruiserweight division. Of course, that Cruiserweight title, man, who knows where it's going to happen with that. And we are all locked in.
Shot by Nate.
Sprawl. Front headlock, Zahid Valencia.
Or Zahid Valencia.
Looking for the double underhooks.
The first time they matched up, I mean, just kind of wiped the floor with Nate Jackson. Don't think that Nate Jackson has forgot about that.
I asked him, I said, what was it, you guys' match the first time? He says he's never wrestled me before. He doesn't know what he's in for.
He wrestled a former version, right?
Yep,
He wrestled a former
I'm a whole
version.
new man, he says. His son, his pride and joy he had when he was 17 has been his main training partner, and he says that me and my son have dreams of being on the Olympic team together in the future, and I liked it. I liked his swagger.
Has that ever happened before, Chael? I mean, you are the historian here. Has there ever been a father-son on the Olympic team?
No, there's
So
been
there we
brothers.
go.
There's not been a father-son on the same team. Hey, by the way, so Zahid goes to the World Championships. He outscores his opponents 49-0. He comes to Real American Freestyle. He gets technical fault by Parker Kekaiser, but there was more to the match. Zahid stopped partway through. He had to throw up. All right, Zahid under attack. I'll get back to my story in a
Nice
second.
whizzer.
Great job by Jackson.
Right out the
Throw
back. Wow. Incredible work by Zahid Valencia. Continue, Chael.
Lip arm throw by Zahid's on top. Well, I was just going to share that it just seemed like maybe that wasn't the best version of Zahid. It seemed like maybe that was a guy that was on a bit of a high from a world championship. The other side of the coin, that match was only 3 weeks ago. Like, there hasn't been a ton of time for Zahid to change. A lot of it is going to be mental, respecting his opponents, not necessarily believing what some of the hype and articles were saying about him being invincible.
Well, and I think that he was thinking that it wasn't going to be a big deal. I don't think he had any respect for the promotion. And I asked him, look, your conditioning seemed to be a problem in your last match. Have you worked on it? And he said, yeah, I have. And I think he's worked a lot harder in these last 3 weeks than he did the first time. I think that he was shocked to come into the Real American organization. And he says that he loves the stage. He thinks it's big, it's huge. And he likes that he's able to showcase his swagger and who he is as a person and bring his identity into the wrestling space where that hasn't been before. And I think that now he's taking it a lot more seriously.
Absolutely, and that's one thing that we've heard echoed by so many of our wrestlers, is they love that they can bring their personality, because, these kids are taught from 4 or 5 years old to be humble and to be very respectful, which we absolutely love. But here on the big stage, here on Fox Nation, we want to see all that personality, and we are starting to see that more and more from these wrestlers. If we could just get Bo Bassett to talk a little trash at some point. Can we get him to talk a little bit of trash?
He doesn't have to
Chael,
talk
can you
trash.
get in his ear a little bit and give him a few lines?
I never got to recount with you guys. What'd you think of that call-out? Then Henry comes walking up there. That was pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, it was.
That was so funny.
Take a look at the takedown here. Lee Valencia.
Fake left, went right, ended up coming upper body here. Now that's the score right there, that
That's
lip
beautiful.
arm.
That's so impressive.
That's knowing where you are. It purely comes from a feel and experience.
Positional awareness.
Nate Jackson very much in this match. I mean, we got a 1-score spread here with 4 minutes left to go.
I think we're definitely seeing the real Zahid Valencia now, though. I think we are seeing, the much talked about, much hyped, much touted
In on a
wrestler.
body lock. Let's see if he can collapse that, get that step across right there. Outside. Oh.
And in the past, it's been the upper body, that he's had a problem with. He goes for the legs, an incredible leg scorer, but it's that upper body work where he tends to have trouble. Now can Nate Jackson put something on the board here, as he looks to come around the back, but Valencia not giving it up. Great defense. Period 2, Jackson and Valencia. It's a big rematch. Gets Nate Jackson 2.0, Juliana.
Yes, Nate Jackson has been training hard. He's got a nice sprawl there. Zahid Valencia switching to a double, looking to climb the body. And
out we go!
Huge double leg
That
for
could-
Zahid.
wow.
That's massive.
All right, the referee called that 2. Takedown, not exposure. I thought that was an exposure call, which would require 4 points. That would be required feet to
Well,
back.
now
4
they can
points.
go back. The judges can go back and look at that, and there may be amendments here to the score. So keep your eyes on that, and we will keep you updated. But I agree with you. I thought that was a 4-point score.
This is a testament to how strong Zahid Valencia is and how explosive he is.
Well, very smart. He comes to his feet. He goes right to the out of bounds, so he knows he's at least getting one. Very, very tactical move there by Zahid.
Took that move.
One thing that'll happen, just to go back to Zahid's match, which Parker, as we try to kind of digest what we saw there. In a wrestling match, when you find yourself in a match that's harder than you thought it was going to be, things can unravel very fast. And I just think that Zahid, perhaps tonight, respected the situation more, knew this is going to be
Absolutely.
harder than maybe he thought that Cayden was going to be.
I mean, this is the big leagues. This is it. I mean, we are at the top of the game right now because all of it has been put together, because it's not just the wrestling, it's the entertainment, it's the fun, it's the platform with Fox Nation. It's all come together, and now Zahid Valencia knows this, and now he's playing in prime time, and he's answering the call.
The highest paid and most watched wrestling in the world is Real American Freestyle. That is a very good point, Fees. I like when you make good points, Fees. It's nice when you and I don't have to bark at each other all night long.
Absolutely. That's why we got Juliana here to kind of keep the peace. Thank goodness she's in between us.
Remember the old days when old Jarrett was coming between us, making us fight with one another because you couldn't get anything right, and I had to educate you all night long?
Yeah, gosh, yeah. Yeah, I'm still dealing with that. 10 years later.
Speaking of educating, I called the move wrong. I said he was looking for the step across. It's an outside trip, and I was drawing a blank, an outside trip. I have made my career off of an outside trip. I know a body lock outside trip to, like, I know that. I wrote the book on that, and I'm so mad at myself that I missed it.
Do I need to tell her she's the world champion? It's whatever the hell she says it is. Do you want to tell her?
No, I want to see Nate Jackson do that again. If he can collapse that underhook of Zahid Valencia and get that body lock outside trip, man, that's where I thought he had the most success. I thought he was going to do it.
Can I ask you a personal question just between us?
Yeah.
When the ring card girl walks by, where am I supposed to look? Like, it's a 50-year-old married. Like, what
I don't know, but can we get some, like, ring card boys? That's what I want to see. Well, how do I know if
I want to see
some
men. If I don't look up, how do I know if she's not gone? Right? It's a Zahid!
You have to see it.
Nate Jackson with the hips!
Nice job, Nate Jackson. And Zahid's still on that single leg. Let's see if he can carry it up to a double like he did before. Oh, he went for it, but he went back to the single leg.
Nate Jackson, great sprawl, great defense.
Valencia
not able to get that one, not this time. 1:15 left on the clock here in the third and final period.
Well, it's such a close match, by the way. I mean, this is one of the closest 4-0 matches that I remember seeing in a period of time.
Nate Jackson is not making it easy for Zahid Valencia. He's having to earn every minute, every second of this match.
And you see the kids, I don't know, you can't see from this angle, but we got kids on the edge of the mat.
Oh, he's a vet. He wasn't falling for that go behind. He caught that right away. Caught an angle and stopped Nate Jackson from going to his back. That was nice.
Never been access at an event like there is here at RAF. For these kids to get this experience and see the best of the best on such a high stage, this is huge for the youth wrestling. It's amazing.
This is completely unrelated, but I see again in this match with Zahid Valencia that his mouthpiece wants to come out a lot. And it's very big and it's very thick. He is a world champion. He needs a mouthpiece that is not so thick so that it doesn't look like he's chewing on a sock.
Agreed.
And like he's, ready to throw it out. He needs a better mouthpiece. It's too big, it's too thick.
We'll leave that there. We got 18 seconds. 4-0. Valencia is up on the scorecards, and it looks like he is cruising in for a victory. 15 seconds can mean a lot, though, if Nate Jackson can pull off a Hail Mary miracle.
Looking for that high crotch. Nice defense by Nate Jackson. He's got a big underhook. Nate Jackson, maybe get a step out or something. Gotta go.
Step out ain't gonna do it. There it is. We got a winner. Zahid Valencia gets his first dub here at RAF. Well, I'll tell you what, we're in South Florida, so you know the stars are all here. Andre Arlovsky in the house. He is the main event and Knucklemania coming up for the BKFC. If you want more Cyrus V's, you can get plenty more there. Folks, we're gonna go up for the official decision to Jazz Securo.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 periods and a final score of 4-0, your winner, Zahid "Z-Money" Valencia.
Zahid Valencia puts a clinic on it. We got the real Zahid. The real Zahid has stood up here at RAF.
Yay.
As he gets the win over Nate Jackson. Take a look at that. The kids all having a blast here at RAF 5. The ultimate experience for a young wrestler. And we already had a title fight. We still got 2 more to come on tonight. But let's take a look back at Tomasello and DeSanto. Already the most entertaining matchup we've had thus far, Juliana. And Nathan Tomasello, what a great champion, but DeSanto was just too much for him.
DeSanto killed it. He had that win experience over NATO, and he did it again with that leg lace. That leg lace was the story of the first match, and it looked like it was the story in the second match too.
At times, there's just a kid in the bracket, and there's a kid in the bracket that just has your number, and it just seems like if anyone has learned how to wrestle Nathan Tomasello, it's this man, our champion, Austin DeSanto. Very well-earned title tonight.
A humble champion, but folks, it is time to get to this one might take most entertaining matchup. It just got added tonight. Yoel Romero, Stephen Buchanan, unlimited heavyweight matchup. Yoel Romero, gold medalist at the 1999 World Championships, and of course, silver medalist at the Olympics in Sydney. And Stephen Buchanan, this guy is a monster. He is your current reigning 2025 NCAA champion at Iowa, a 4-time All-American. Oh, baby, this is what we call a slobber knocker here at RF5. You guys remember this very vividly. Yoel Romero's debut was impressive.
Yes, it was. Yoel Romero against Pat Downey. He was able to get it done at 49 years old. I mean, honestly, Yoel Romero is so inspiring. He's from that Cold War era of wrestling in Cuba, and man, he still got it. I believe at one point, Pat Downey says that it felt like his ears were made out of marble. The guy is just so strong. And look at this, he's got the backflip going on. I mean, honestly, he is so inspiring.
Age ain't nothing but a number. That's what Aaliyah said back in the day. Let's go up to Jazz Securo for introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, we move again to the Real American Freestyle Unlimited match. Please welcome Pan American gold medalist, Olympic silver medalist, UFC title challenger, and the former Real American Freestyle interim light heavyweight champion from Cuba, Yoel Romero.
Well, here comes the soldier of God. And this Cuban audience here in South Florida always comes to represent this man, Yoel Romero. You know, things got a little shaky today. Days got a little wild. There was some missed weight, but Yoel Romero still came to wrestle, and that's what it comes down to, Chael. We got a guy ready to step out there against an NCAA champion.
That's right. Long story short, the story of tonight was, can Yoel go with a younger champion? That idea is being preserved. He's got a younger champion in front of him right now. It's not Bo Nickel, but it's an even fresher and more recent in your reigning NCAA champion with Stephen Buchanan.
Yes, indeed. Stephen Buchanan, straight out of Iowa, about to make that walk.
And now, his opponent, 4-time NCAA All-American, NCAA National Champion wrestling out of Iowa City, Iowa, presenting Stephen Buchanan.
Well, I'll tell you what, you know, a little bit of controversy today, but you know, the Lord works in mysterious ways. And now we get 48-year-old Yoel Romero, who looked like an absolute stud last time out, against the current reigning NCAA champion. I'm okay with this. I'm all right with this matchup, Chael. What do you think?
The idea of can Yoel still go with today's youth is absolutely preserved. He's got a guy just as big as him. He's got a guy with the same highest accomplishment as Bo Nickel, which is an NCAA title. The only difference with Buchanan, he's not a former champion. He is the reigning NCAA champion. He's out of eligibility, but he is your current king.
And if there was any doubt, anything can happen at Real American Freestyle. This match is officially underway. 3 2-minute periods. Let's get after it.
My beautiful date tonight is my 78-year-old mother. I introduced her to Yoel at catering about 2 hours ago.
Truly a saint, truly a saint.
My mother turned to me when Yoel left and she said, honey, he did not feel human. I said, yeah, Mom, I've hugged him before too, and he doesn't. He really does feel like you're touching a wall. His muscles are different. They're denser. There's a reason he's 48 and he's on the mat right now with Buchanan.
It's that training. It's his culture, the way that he grew up, like sleeping on dirt floors, coming from nothing. I mean, for their wrestling team over in Cuba, they had to literally fight and wrestle for a piece of meat. I mean, it's serious stuff the way that he was brought up. and the way that this man has come about his wrestling career. And wrestling was his first passion. It's what gave him life. It's what has given him everything. And Buchanan hits it.
There's a couple of points.
Look, this match was not on my bingo card tonight.
No, that's right. He's very unlikely, Buchanan. He's very unlikely to turn Romero. That would be a bit of a surprise. But that takedown right there, hey, those could be 2 big points. That's 2 more points than Pat Downey got on the board.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Steve Buchanan not playing games here with the soldier of God.
Stephen Buchanan had said in the press conference, you know, this is he's not used to the freestyle wrestling, and this is something that he's not that used to. He's more of the folk style, but so far he's doing so good.
And Julian, what's that mean? Because he told me the same thing. I got an invite out to Iowa City. I took him up on it. I went and watched him train privately, and he said that. I'm not getting into tournaments. I'm going to take a year. I'm going to learn freestyle.
Here we go again.
I'm thinking, hey, wrestling's wrestling.
Here we go again.
Get on top of him.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Don't let your back go to the mat.
There it is. 2 more. He's going to roll it.
Getting greedy.
Oh.
Looking for the cut wrench. Stephen Buchanan.
He doesn't know much about this freestyle, but he's just parterring all over the place, isn't he?
Nice. And he's going for it again.
Wow. This is called a statement, is what this is. This is a statement right now.
Yeah.
And this is maybe Wyatt Hendrickson watching very closely like, oh, okay.
Speaking of watching closely, what do you think Bo Nickal's thinking right now watching this and thinking, man, that could have been me. I could have been going up against Yoel Romero and doing this to
Hey, there's something to be said, right? There's something to be said there. You know, Bo definitely made his piece clear when he talked to you, Chael, and he said, listen, I respect the sport too much. He out 7 pounds. But at the same time, Juliana, I agree with you. That could have been Bo Nickal getting his glory right now and putting it on Yoel Romero, and he decided not to do it. Give me thoughts.
I'll take it from old Uncle Chael's podcast that I was watching a couple weeks ago, where he says a couple of pounds isn't going to make a difference. The better wrestler wins. And so, you know, I heard it was 6 pounds. Bo's saying it was 7 pounds, and it probably was 7 pounds. But, you know, against a 49-year-old man, you got to take the match.
And here we go. We are back at it. Period 2. Already 8-0. Chael and his crazed fans running up here trying to interrupt the broadcast.
Hey, but are we watching Buchanan kind of learn in front of us? Are we watching Buchanan kind of learn the lesson that wrestling's wrestling?
Absolutely.
You are good at this. You've got the world champion. You've got the Olympic medalist down 8 points. Take a guy down, keep your back off the mat. Wrestling's wrestling. I feel like Buchanan's learning that right now.
Oh, nice snap down. He was looking for it, but Stephen Buchanan is too wise to the game. He's not falling for it. And Stephen Buchanan making his RAF debut, and he's doing a great job. I mean, welcome to the promotion. You don't get any easy outs here.
Well,
you went from Pat Downey to Yoel Romero, so welcome
Well,
to
we
the
remember,
squad.
you know, Romero just bullied Pat Downey, I mean, to say the least, and he's not able to do that for Stephen Buchanan. That's no disrespect to Pat Downey, the Lizard King PD3. We love that man. We wanted to see him compete tonight, and he wanted to compete tonight. But Stephen Buchanan just tech-balled Yoel Romero tonight here in Sunrise.
Which, by the way,
we got a new player here in the division.
Right.
We got a player.
It's not just a matter that he beat Yoel Romero. To me, defensively, he was not scored on. He thinks he doesn't know freestyle. Says who? Who told Stephen Buchanan he doesn't know freestyle? He just beat the world champion.
That's what he told us. That's what he told us. We're just taking his words and you bringing that to the broadcast. Those
I'm
are his
expecting
words.
some magic from Chael Sonnen on this post fight. I want some magic, and I want to put Wyatt Hendrickson's name in there. I want to put him in the heavyweight rankings here. This has got to happen.
If you're Bo, though, are you like, dang it, I should have taken the match?
I mean, there's a good chance. I'm sure we'll hear from Bo. Let's go ahead and go up to Jazz Sakura.
At 49 seconds of period 2 and a final score of 10-0, your winner, Stephen Buchanan.
Big win for Stephen Buchanan in his debut, an incredible debut. We'll go up to Chael.
Yoel, thank you. Thank you for being here, buddy. How do you want to say something to this crowd real fast? They're here to see you. We're happy to interpret it real fast. I'm asking Yoel if he would like to address the crowd who's come out to see him tonight.
está preguntando que si puedes conversar con tu gente que han salido a verte hoy aquí.
Sí, claramente. Siempre tengo palabras para todo mi público, para toda la fanaticada de la lucha. Claro que sí.
I always have words for all my public, for all the fans, all the wrestling fans.
No hay excusa. No hay excusa. El chico está súper fuerte, ¿oíste?
No excuse. The young man is really strong.
All right, Yoel, we'll leave it at that. Happy holiday and thank you, my friend. All right, Stephen Buchanan, what just happened? I thought you said you didn't know freestyle.
Man, training at Iowa City really got me ready. We've been training for like 6 months. Still got to work on parts here a little bit, but loving the stage, loving you guys.
All right, now this question is coming from my broadcast partner, Cyrus Fees, but officially, as of right now, in Real American Freestyle, you are a heavyweight, which makes you eligible for matches such as Wyatt Hendrickson. Are we to expect you to stay in the heavyweight class or to straighten things out and move back down?
For sure, for sure. I mean, I'm competing nationally at 97 kilos. That's where I'm trying my hardest at. But I would love to share the mat with Wyatt Hendrickson, Gable Stevenson. I'll leave this last one up to you guys. But let's get John Jones here. You guys like that? Make some noise for him. Let's make it happen. John Jones, I'd love to share the mat with you.
Stephen, before you go, Dake and Kyle Dake are finally going to rematch later tonight. Can you give me a prediction in that contest?
Love them both, but Kyle Dake's Kyle Dake. Can't sleep on him. 10-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up, please, for Stephen Buchanan.
He says Kyle Dake 10-0. And he says bring on John Jones. Stephen Buchanan saying some big, big words tonight here at RAF5 and celebrating with the kids, because that's what we do. Well, folks, we got another big one coming up. It's the Featherweight Championship bout. Yes, Oliver Woods 2. It happens in mere moments. Jordan Oliver has had to vacate that title, but Real Woods can pick it up if he gets the dub tonight here in the rematch. Now you know we're coming back, right? We're here every month. That's right, February 28th. We're in Tempe, Arizona at the Mullet Arena. It's our Arizona debut, and of course, you got to bring in Arizona's own Henry Cejudo. He's in the house tonight. He takes on the California kid, Uriah Faber. 2 UFC legends collide. Make sure you scan that QR code or go to realamericanfreestyle.com/Arizona to be a part of all the festivities. Now it's time to get after it. It is a featherweight title matchup. Real Woods, the former champion, just lost it in Chicago. Bronze medalist at the 2025 World Championships. 3-time All-American at Stanford and Iowa. Jordan Oliver, once the champion coming in tonight, did not make weight. He will lose this title. 2019 U.S. National Champion, 4-time NCAA All-American. If he wins, it goes vacant, and he can jump right back in line. It's Woods, it's Oliver here at RAF6.
Ladies and gentlemen, next up, wrestling fans, we have a Real American Freestyle Challenger potential for the Featherweight World Championship. Please welcome the real deal, Woods.
The real deal has a real entrance coming at you here.
ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, Jordan Oliver.
He's a man they call J.O., an absolute legend, four-time NCAA All-American out of Easton, PA. Jordan Oliver shocked a lot of folks when he picked up that title win in Chicago. It showed everybody, Joe, that he is still the real deal, and he is still at the highest level.
Let me break down some math. Jordan Oliver beat Real Woods. It was the biggest upset in Real American Freestyle history. They are supposed to rematch tonight. Jordan Oliver lost on the scale. They're now one apiece. This match is number 3. This is for all the marbles. Whoever wins that, there's no need for future comment. We settle it now.
All right, it's Jordan Oliver and Real Woods. Let's go to Jazz Securo for our championship introductions.
Wrestling fans in Sunrise, Florida, and all the wrestling fans watching around the world on Fox Nation. This is the rematch. 3 periods for a challenger potential Featherweight World Championship. Introducing first on my right, the challenger, weighing in at 145 pounds. He is a world bronze medalist, a 4-time NCAA amateur NC national champion finalist, and a former Real American Freestyle Featherweight World Champion from Albuquerque, New Mexico. The real deal, Woods. His opponent across the mat, weighing in at 146.3 pounds, a 4-time NCAA All-American, a 2-time NCAA National Champion, and the former Real American Freestyle Featherweight World Champion from Eastern Pennsylvania, that dude, Jordan Oliver. Third man on the mat is Nolan Metters.
Oh man, get a little goosebump action going on here. Woods Oliver, I love this. You can't stop talking about Woods and Oliver. You love this, Jill.
Well, you know, we really didn't
We could just
this.
do this match, and you'd be happy with the whole show.
That's right. And, you know, it comes back, and I know I'm name dropping, and I tell this story each time, but John Smith had made a comment that the guy that you would predict to win a tournament, to beat 3 and 4 guys in one day, is not the same guy in a one-off. And that's where a veteran like Oliver comes into play against our current #1 ranked Real Woods.
Well, the question is, Juliana, was this a fluke thing for Jordan Oliver to get that win on Real Woods because he came in as an underdog the first time around, or is he going to show everybody right here tonight that he still is the real deal?
I mean, Real Woods said in this press conference that he has got a chip on his shoulder, but he's saying he has a chip on his shoulder because of what happened and him losing his belt, but I kind of get the feeling that he walks around always with a chip on his shoulder, and that's what kind of gives him that competitive edge. In on a single leg.
Fast.
Very fast. And he said, listen, I am the best today, and I'll be the best tomorrow. I wasn't the best that day, and I agree with the push out, and I agree with losing that belt under the rules and the circumstances, but he ain't gonna beat me tomorrow.
Well, speaking of a push out, he just picked up a point on a push out, did Real Woods.
You know, and he didn't want it. He got greedy there. He wanted the takedown. That actually could turn out to be a very big deal that he ended up with one there as opposed to securing a takedown. Good job by Jordan Oliver.
Jordan Oliver's super savvy. I think that him being the vet is what helped him get that belt the first time. And he's very positionally aware. He knows the rule set very well, and he knows how to play it into his advantage.
I don't want to get too personal with Jordan Oliver, but do you think he has any tattoos? Like, is he the kind of guy that, what would you guess on that?
He's missing us. He's got a couple spots to fill.
He's not very committed, I don't think. He doesn't have enough.
I know that he likes this weather, though. He was definitely, praising the Florida weather.
Woods Oliver here, starting slow. It is 1-0, make it 2-0 here for Real Woods. And we end period number 1, 3 2-minute periods every time. here at RAF. We keep things moving in a big way. Woods and Oliver, they are taking their time, but I guarantee you things are going to speed up here. These guys are going to be a little bit more risky as we go on. Real Woods wants to put that belt back around his waist.
It's not unlike our first match. Just to remind you, it was 2 points apiece. We ended up at a 2-2 tie, criteria victory for Oliver, of which he scored with 3 seconds left. I just remind you, I mean, these guys are pretty low scoring. One thing about Oliver, even in victory in their last meeting, he didn't have a lot of attacks. A lot of it was defensive, a lot of it was reactionary. It kind of looked like, maybe he was dealing with some mat rust. I expected that to be worn off tonight. I expected him to get to the legs a little more often.
Yeah, and that's what I was kind of saying and leading to in that first victory is he's a vet. He knows how to play the rules into his favor. He was very passive and not really aggressive on the shots and kind of waited for it to come to him, and then at that last second got that last push out. So I think he's definitely taking Real American a lot more serious, especially now that he was just holding the belt, although temporarily, and I want to see him be a lot more active, but it looks like Real Woods is getting that front headlock, trying to snap it down, but head position.
Oh! Score it. How are you going to call it? 1 point. Okay, go on. Why? Why 1 point? He's calling it a step out?
Calling it a step out, Joe. That's exactly what he's doing.
And in favor of Jordan. All right. The
can be adjusted, though. That can be adjusted. Keep that in mind. We have judges around the ring. If they feel it's more points, they will add the more points. It will happen.
Does that mean that like the brick challenge is back? Like they can throw the brick if the fighter doesn't agree?
No, they actually can't throw the brick, which is why we have the judges to try to correct the call so we can move the action on. The building didn't react. The building agreed with that call. And I'm not contesting it myself. I've just shared that I was confused when it happened. The referee ruled it a step out in favor of Jo.
2-1. 45 seconds left here in period number 2. RAF 5 Featherweight Championship is on the line as Real Woods looks to capture the title he just lost in November. Jordan Oliver looking to keep that title vacant if he should pick up the victory and hopefully put himself back into another championship bout.
I'm glad that the match is still continuing. Unfortunately, I'm really sad for Jo that he got his belt stripped. That's really unfortunate, but if Real wins this, he will be the champion again, and if Jo
too
wins,
much Christmas candy? I don't know, what was it?
If Jo wins, he doesn't get to be the champion, and that sucks. I hope that gives him the motivation to make weight next time.
Deja vu, my colleagues. This is exactly the scenario we went into the first meeting.
Right.
2-1, favoring Real Woods with 2 minutes of action to go. The exact score, the exact scenario. All right, here's the push out, guys, that I think confused me more than it did anybody else. We've got good action here by Oliver. He knows where he is. He steps in, goes for the throw, which gets countered. A counter throw doesn't have to be rewarded by the referee, and in this case, it was not. Referee said the foot stepped out. Action doesn't matter. 1 point, Oliver. Boy, I listen to myself sometimes and just think, wow, you're good at this, Jo.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
You've always been so humble.
Can I tweet myself? Is there a way for me to make a comment about myself on social media?
Well, I mean, if there was ever a time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let me give you this little mirror here.
Yeah, help him out, please.
Narcissus over here. No, you really are good. You really are.
2-1.
Will you not blow up his head? He's not going to be able to make it through the door.
He don't need me to blow up his head.
Woods and Oliver, the rematch. And Jo, you said it perfectly. 2-1 coming in to this final round. But who is going to come out on top? Will it be Jo again in the final moments?
Jo was doing a couple level changes there, but he didn't do anything with it. I mean, Real looked like he was biting on the fakes, and then you got to follow up with that. You got him biting, you got to follow up and shoot, and he's just not doing much.
Standing here, standing.
Nice
Real
shot
Woods.
for Real.
Oh, he tries it, but Jordan Oliver meets him at the top. Great defense by Jo.
He's a vet.
He's not only he's a vet, but he's also looking to maybe get back into the Olympic trials as well. I mean, that's what we're looking at, right, Jo? That's what he's been hitting.
And I think that's the right move. I mean, how do you get a win over Real Woods, the #1 guy in the country, but the #3 guy on earth? And, as you look forward to the Olympic Games in 28, which will be here in America, in Los Angeles, how do you not give that a real good look? So it's one day at a time and one match at a time. Oliver is 50 seconds and down by a point. It was the same scenario he found himself in the last time they met.
Do you think that he's like playing possum maybe? And this is like his strategy?
I don't know that he's got an offensive attack. I don't know that we can expect Oliver to get to the legs here. But a push out and a defensive tactic is always fair game. That's where Real Woods has to really control. Now we had a shot clock, we had an extra point going for Real, what I see on the board right now.
20 seconds, still a lot of time. Going in
Yes,
for a
it
single.
is. And he comes from the back.
He's got at least one.
He's got to hope he stands up.
Ref's calling him down. He's got to take him down. He's got to take. Oh, he called him out. All right, he gave him a point.
But it's only 3-2. He's got to get more than that. He has got to put his
Blood call.
foot.
Blood call. Blood timeout.
And it's time, if there's anything more there, I mean, it's just a step out. You see any case, Chael, that it could be anything more than the 1 point?
No, not at this point once the referee blows it dead. I just thought that he might allow them to wrestle through that position. Now, I will let you know that Jordan Oliver's going to come out. He's going to make one big attack and look for a push out. He's not going to look to finish the takedown.
Real Woods knows this.
Yes.
He knows this.
Jordan's
and remember, if it's tied, whoever scores the final point wins. We just saw this. Get Real.
Drive him. He's going to drive him. He's going to drive him. Oh, my God. He's going to get it. He's going to get it. Son of a bitch. Oh, my gosh.
He was playing possum. It was a strategy the whole time.
He just did it again.
Oh, time goes to the runner. Wait, what happened?
No, he got it. He got it. J.O.
Oh, man, if you're Real Woods, you fell for it twice.
I am sorry for that language. Wow, that blurted out of my mouth. I cannot believe that this match played out exactly like last time.
Oh, poor Izzy.
This is nuts. Absolute deja vu here in Sunrise. Let's take a look at those final moments.
In on a single, and he runs it, He keeps running his feet. Gets the push out. Tie goes to the runner.
My goodness.
This is insane.
He knows it's his belt. He knows it's his belt. Make weight next time, J.O. Be a professional. Come on.
No doubt about it. This belt will stay vacant. Let's go to Jazz.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 periods, we have a final score of 3-3 based on criteria. Last point scored. Your winner, that dude, Jordan Oliver.
Wow, that was absolutely incredible. Jordan Oliver made it happen again over Real Woods. It truly was the deja vu match here at RAF 5. A special night as a celebration here for Jordan Oliver. He doesn't get to take the belt home, but you know he is going to be in line for that next title matchup. That was a moment. That was a moment right there. Shout out to you, J.O. That is how you do it.
He would have got an interview if he would have made weight. They're trying to teach him a lesson. Oh,
Yeah.
did he get an interview, Chael?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. We got another interview, though, and we got another big name. There are so many stars here.
Yeah.
Every time we come to South Florida for any event, you know everybody's coming out. I've seen everybody out here, including this next man who we're going to have here on the stage, but you know how ATT is. Kyoto's so many incredible schools down here. And it's just an MMA hotbed, Juliana. It's crazy.
It really is. There's Vegas, and then there's Miami, and there's a lot of guys that claim that they're the king of Miami, and man.
Yeah, we know one of those.
Yeah, we know one
Main
of those.
event.
You know a guy?
Yeah, I know a guy.
Yeah, you know a guy?
I know a guy.
There is some stars out tonight, and we're in their backyard, and I love to see it. I love to see these MMA guys too that are wanting to cross over into Real American.
All right, let's go up to Chael Sonnen. He has a special guest.
Michael Chandler in the house. You know, Michael, quick story about myself, but I had dinner tonight with David Carr. David Carr got a text message from Jordan Burroughs. Jordan Burroughs says he heard that you called him out, and it turns out he's into it.
Well, Chael, how fitting that we would start with a story about yourself. But first of all, how we doing, Florida? We doing all right? Now, Chael, refresh everybody's memory, I was here at RAF just a couple of weeks ago against Chad Mendez, and I did make a call out. See, there was a guy named Jordan Burroughs who wrestled for Nebraska in the Big 12, and I wrestled at Mizzou in the Big 12, and I wanted to settle the score. But it sounds like he is into it, but RAF is all about building the sport of wrestling, and it sounds like he only wants to come back for one match. I think Jordan Burroughs, don't we think Jordan Burroughs should come back for multiple matches? One of the greatest of all time ever to don the red, white, and blue. So if Jordan Burroughs doesn't agree to come back and wrestle me at RAF, I got another call out, Chael. Do you remember a trilogy that never happened, that never got finished in my career? Yes. No, don't say it. I'll say it, Chael. This is my moment.
Can I give a hint? Can I give a hint? It's a young man from Philadelphia.
A young man from the mean streets of Philadelphia who wrestled and then parlayed that into an illustrious MMA career, won a UFC title, Bellator title. Eddie Alvarez! We need to finish the trilogy! Now, of course, Chael, I am focused on June 14th, the South Lawn of the White House against Conor McGregor. But if one of those guys wants to make it happen here on the RAF wrestling mat, we're gonna do it. God bless. I'll see you at the top.
Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Chandler.
Wow, my head is spinning right now. We went from Jordan Burroughs to Eddie Alvarez to Conor McGregor. But when it comes down to is Michael Chandler was on fire tonight. How does somebody steal the swagger from Chael Sonnen? I think Michael Chandler was on fire in an amazing way. Just react to that, Chael. Michael Chandler is a top four.
Yeah, absolutely he's a top four. I don't know if I should have brought up Jordan Burroughs. I didn't know he was going with the Eddie angle. I like it.
All right, next matchup on the way. Oh, baby. Lance the Party Palmer taking on Arman Tsarukyan. It is a two-time PFL Featherweight Tournament champion, 2010 Big Ten champion at Ohio State for the Party. Arman Tsarukyan, the #1 lightweight contender, an ABCJJ 20 All-Star title winner. It is time to get it cracking. Let's go to Jazz.
Real American Freestyle Catchweight of 175 pounds. Please welcome four-time NCAA All-American, Big Ten champion, and two-time PFL World Champion from Columbus, Ohio, the Party, Lance Palmer.
Well, there he is, Lance Palmer, the Party indeed, coming out here to take on who many people consider one of the best lightweights in the world today in Arman Tsarukyan. Lance Palmer is always down for a challenge, and the Party is here tonight at Sunrise.
His opponent, elite level freestyle wrestler, the current #1 UFC lightweight contender, wrestling out of Armenia, Batman Arman Tsarukyan.
And here he comes, Arman Tsarukyan. Wow, what an entrance. Juliana, this guy is on fire right now in the UFC. And for him to come out here and get on this mat against a champion in Lance Palmer, a guy that's been to the top of the wrestling world, is amazing.
He's a bad boy. And I like it. I like it. You know, he's been very active winning grappling tournaments and wrestling tournaments, but he said this is going to be a lot different because Lance Palmer knows his stuff.
It's official. Juliana likes the bad boys. Write it down.
Doesn't all women? Am I the only one?
You got Dana White's current #1 contender, Tsarukyan, versus the two-time PFL champion. This one is under the radar.
You can't make it up. It's incredible. Arman Tsarukyan taking on the challenge here. And a great front headlock right out of the gate.
Kind of a surprise. Yeah. Oh, my God. He didn't score Lance Palmer. He's going to...
Of course he is.
He's looking for the pin right away.
He's looking to pin him right now.
Come on, Lance. Build a base. Build a base, Lance.
Lance Palmer is in trouble.
Build a base, Lance. Oh, no.
Oh, and he bridges out, and he's out. Wow, that was a scary moment there for Lance Palmer, but he stayed composed.
You felt it, Lance. You see, you can feel it. You know what you're doing. You got it. It's like riding a bike.
If
Lance,
Tsarukyan keep elevating this leg and come out on
nice
top.
job, Lance Palmer.
Out of bounds. I believe we're going to get a fresh start. Guys, we know Tsarukyan can grapple. I know nothing about his pure wrestling. I don't know of a tournament that he's ever entered. His position's good. His feet moves well. I followed Lance his entire life. There's never been a tournament that Lance Palmer hasn't won. I'm just sharing for you. This is a big challenge accepted by Tsarukyan. I appreciate it, but we're all learning as we go right now.
Well, we've been waiting for that MMA fighter, that crossover.
He got him.
To get the win over a pure wrestler. Been waiting for that moment. Could this be the moment for Arman Tsarukyan? Could he be that guy?
He said he wants this belt. He wants the UFC
Yeah,
belt.
the
He
belt
wants the
collector.
belt in the grappling, BJJ tournament that he was in. He wants all the belts. He was actually really funny at the press conference. I didn't realize he was actually
As a
that
point.
funny.
That dry humor straight out of Armenia.
Guys, he's running away with it. He's now up 6 points over an NCAA finalist.
I need Lance to put it in overdrive.
It's about
and
pride
go
right
take
now.
it to this guy, because I know that he can do it. He was doing it.
What is this position that Tsarukyan is finding this front headlock? Oh, and he turns it into a takedown. What?
Let's see if he goes for the gut wrench.
Can he put it away?
He's trying.
And he
does it.
And he just tech-balled him. Arman Tsarukyan is that guy, and he's still rolling it.
This was not supposed to happen.
He's still rolling it.
No, it wasn't.
This was not supposed to happen, not this way. Wow.
Just when you think you know.
Wow.
We keep changing the questions. We just keep changing them. Arman Tsarukyan just had a moment.
He's asking for the Armenian flag.
I thought he was calling out Matt Riddle. I don't know. I think he was calling. He wanted that flag.
Is Riddle behind us?
He is. He's right behind you. Right behind you. Arman Tsarukyan just had an incredible moment, beating Lance Palmer tonight at RAF. Let's go up to Jazzy Kuro to make it all official.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 25 seconds left at period number 1 and a final score of 10-0. Your winner by technical fall, Batman Arman Tsarukyan.
No one knew. We cannot blame Lance for this. We cannot say Lance's team was unprepared. Nobody has seen a pure wrestling match by Tsarukyan. He's in the room. He trains it every day. He trains it with the best guys in the world. He has not pulled the straps up, at least not in front of the cameras. There is no documented match until now.
You talked about that grip and the way he did it, Chael. I mean, incredible.
I've heard stories. I've heard stories from the practice room, big names. And I've heard that Tsarukyan was dominating, but to understand the rules, to understand the nuances, the turn, front headlocks, gut wrenches, such as we're seeing here, this was unexpected. This was maybe the highlight. He acts as though he's going for a 2-point schoolboy tilt. He uses that balance, spins around behind him, goes to the gut wrench instead. I am really surprised at what we just saw from Tsarukyan. That is Jason Nolf type behavior. We need to look to somebody like Nolf if we're going to deal with that.
Juliana, I got to get the final word from you. What Arman just did there, he lit this whole crowd up, and he showed that the MMA crossover is real.
Yeah, he did, and he was very successful in getting this win tonight against a very tough Lance Palmer. Lance said, my wife, God bless her, gave me 5 more years after COVID wrecked his career and kind of put his career on hold for that. And, he's working for the promotion and he's doing so many things, Lance Palmer, that there's no shame in losing to a guy like Arman. He's very active. He's very strong. He's in his prime. He's coming up. And, Arman, welcome to Real American Freestyle. We want to have you back, bud, and I would love to see him fight for that title as well.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Juliana. And folks, coming up next, Kyle Dake and Mohamedkhabib, Kadimagomedov are going for the Cruiserweight World title tonight. Dake chases not only the belt, but a measure of revenge for an Olympic loss that Kadimagomedov ended by the 49-match win streak and a gold medal dream.
Yeah, so Kadimagomedov is a really, really strong competitor. He's been on the scenes for a long time, from Dagestan. Went to Belarus, is competing for there. Was in my Paris Olympic bracket. He's been in my other World Championship brackets, and I wrestled him in 2021. I fell to him in 2021. There were some circumstances that I made calculation errors. you know, and I thought that I was going to be able to overcome, you know, some of the adversity, and it just didn't happen. And when the opportunity arose here for RAF for me to be able to wrestle him, I was beyond excited. He doesn't want to wrestle a high-paced match, so that's where I'm going to take him. I don't really view it as a revenge. I just view it as another opportunity to go out and showcase my skills.
What do you do when things get tough? You don't give up. You stand your ground. If you've been diagnosed with metastatic PSMA-positive prostate cancer, had hormone therapy, and can delay chemotherapy, ask your doctor about Pluvicto. Pluvicto is not chemotherapy. It's a different treatment that targets PSMA-positive cells. Pluvicto can be used before chemotherapy for some people. Pluvicto involves contact with radioactivity, which may increase the risk for cancer and cause fetal harm. Drink plenty of fluids, urinate often, use contraception, and talk to your doctor about ways to reduce the risk of exposing others to radiation during and after treatment. Pluvicto can cause low levels of blood cell counts, kidney problems, and infertility. Tell your doctor if you have weakness, pale skin, shortness of breath, bleeding or bruising more easily, an infection, or changes in urination. Side effects include decreased blood cell counts, tiredness, dry mouth, nausea, appetite loss, joint or back pain, and constipation. Ask your doctor about Pluvicto, because every day without cancer progression is a victory.
And we're live here on Fox Nation's The Freedom Tower here in Miami. Beautiful South Florida. The setting tonight for RAF 5, and it has been a surprise-filled, wild night, and it only gets crazier from here. But let's go up to Jazz Securo. He has a special introduction.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Olympic gold medalist, WWE superstar, the one and only Kurt Angle!
You know what, Chael, anytime Kurt Angle makes that walk, I get goosebumps. That guy, he is wrestling.
Works every time.
Is wrestling, right?
Represents my childhood, represents what helped to inspire me. And yes, very cool. What an honor for Kurt to come down here and join us. How excited is he right now? He's going to be sitting between Cyrus Fees and the great JLP.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, it has to be one of the biggest achievements. Kurt, we were just saying, what an honor it must be for you to sit in between Cyrus Fees and JLP Sonnet, right? Yeah, you've done a lot of great things.
It's the biggest honor of my life.
Oh, my God. Wow. It's awesome to have you once again. And we've already had an incredible night. You got to say, this has been bananas.
Yeah, Miami, Florida, this crowd is alive tonight.
No doubt about it.
Absolutely love it.
Well, it's about to get even bigger. The two biggest matches coming at you, your co-main event coming up right now. It, of course, is the rematch of all rematches. Kadimagomedov taking on Kyle Dake. Kadimagomedov got the first one. He was the gold medalist at the 2020 European Championship, silver medalist at those Tokyo Olympics, where he took out in the semifinals that man, Kyle Dake, our current Cruiserweight champion, and a man that many people consider to be one of the best wrestlers to ever do it. The numbers just don't lie.
The statistics don't lie at all, man. This guy's a four-time world champion, two-time Olympic bronze medalist. This kid's one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, American wrestlers.
And that's coming from one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. As you can see, I mean, what he did against Dean Hamidi and then Mocco. I mean, Kyle Dake, Chael, he's just on another level. When he's on, he is really on.
Yeah, we can talk about it all we want, but there's one guy that keeps Kyle Dake up at night. It's not Jordan Burroughs. It used to be. He knocked that one off the list. The one guy that Dake thinks about when he closes his eyes, he's about to see in the center of this arena.
Do you care to go ahead and say his full name for me, though, Chael?
Kadimagomedov is hard to say. I was trying to, I even asked him yesterday. I said, Kadimagomedov, am I saying that right, Kadimagomedov? He said, oh, yes, Chael, it's very good.
I've worked enough Russian shows that I can handle these things. But I'll still keep it with Kadimagomedov. He got the win, RAF 4, just a month ago over Dustin Plott, and he charted his course to this rematch with Kyle Dake for the belt. Let's go to Kurt's angle. Kurt, let's get your take.
Here we go. Dake's pressure forward. He pressures his opponents so they make mistakes. Kadik's signal to the left is a really slick signal to the left side. The Partier Party. These two are incredible at turning opponents. Whoever has the most turns tonight is most likely going to be the winner.
No doubt about it. That's Kurt Zango. And now, let's welcome our competitors with Jazz Secura.
Ladies and gentlemen, your co-main event of the night for the Real American Freestyle Cruiserweight World Championship. Please welcome your challenger, Mohamedkhabib Kadimagomedov.
And there it is, Kadimagomedov. Well done, Jazz Secura. Let's give props to Jazz Secura. He did that very seamlessly. Kadimagomedov is in the house. This man's confidence is at an all-time high. Joe, he doesn't say much, but when he says something, it sticks. At the press conference, he was very finite about it. I will beat you. I am still the best in the world.
Very clear about it. I mean, he wants everybody to know, Kyle Dake, we wrestled one time. I beat you by 10 points. I finished you, young man. I ruined your Olympic dream. He does not feel bad about it in the least.
You're absolutely right. These wrestlers here, man, these are two incredible world-class wrestlers. They're some of the greatest wrestlers in the world. And tonight we're going to have a great match right here.
And now, your Real American Freestyle Cruiserweight World Champion, Kyle Dake!
And here comes Kid Dynamite, Kyle Dake, making the walk once again here at RAF. He's the Cruiserweight champ for a reason, and he has made it look quite easy every time he has stepped onto this RAF mat. But this is a ghost from his past. Can he get past Kadimagomedov? Can he right that wrong? We're about to find out. Kyle Dake and Kadimagomedov. Let's go up to Jazz Secura for championship introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got 3 periods for the Real American Freestyle Cruiserweight World Championship. Introducing on my right, your challenger. He weighed in at 189.5 pounds. A European gold medalist, an Olympic silver medalist, wrestling out of Belarus, Mohamedkhabib Kadimagomedov. His opponent across the mat on my left, weighed in at 186.6 pounds. He is a 4-time world champion, a 2-time Olympic bronze medalist, a 4-time NCAA national champion at 4 different weight classes. The reigning, defending, undisputed, Real American Freestyle Cruiserweight champion of the world. From State College, Pennsylvania, Kid Dynamite, Kyle Dake.
Wow.
You know what? He has nerves of steel. He always looks like he's all relaxed. Like he has no problem tonight with this match.
David Taylor, Jordan Burroughs, multiple times. Kyle Dake has made this walk.
Tonight's match clock brought to you by Battle Bars. And here we go, folks. Dake and Kadimagomedov, the rematch. A little over 4 years later. Incredible. Look at the hand fighting here with Dake and Kadimagomedov. Have you had that moment before, Kurt, you know, where you got that one guy that you just had to get one on?
Yeah, I had a tough time making the Olympic team against a guy named Mark Kerr.
That guy,
and,
yeah, the smashing machine Mark Kerr.
Yeah, and I was able to eventually beat him, but he was one tough son of a gun.
Let's get Dwayne Johnson a Golden Globe for that one, right? I mean,
he did an incredible job, he really did.
I said that so he'd just retweet what I said. You know that, right?
It's a good shout out.
Dake and Kadimagomedov, folks. Let's get back to it's a stalemate thus far. Nobody really willing to take a risk.
They're feeling each other out right now.
5 years and Olympic Games and a weight class apart. These two on the senior level are now separated. Kyle Dake moved up. The only person that could make this match was Real American Freestyle, and they did. Good shot by Kadimagomedov.
Oh, baby, and a nice defense by Kyle Dake. I mean, considered one of the best defensive wrestlers of all time is Kyle Dake, but at the same time, Kadimagomedov fights a very, very similar match. He wrestles a very similar way.
Yes, he does. They're both incredible at defense, and they rarely make mistakes at all.
One thing that concerned me for Kadimagomedov is I just thought Dake could put a certain kind of pace on him, being the bigger, stronger man. Kadimagomedov's done a great job, at least in this round, of slowing it down. I don't know that Dake's going to be able to get him tired. He's only got 4 minutes and 10 seconds left, for example.
Yeah, he needs to speed up the pace.
Final seconds, and Kyle Dake picks up at 1 point on a shot clock, so he was able to pick up the point. Now, folks, main event is still to come. Luke Rockhold backstage, ready to make his debut here at RAF 5 against the King of Miami is what they call him. At least Colby definitely calls himself that. Colby Chaos Covington, that happens after this matchup. Still more to come. Fox Nation. Would you rather be anywhere else in the world but right here?
No, man, this is my time. This is my place right now, man. I absolutely love wrestling, and I've been a fan of it my whole entire life. I actually participated for, 20 years.
Yeah, a little bit, right?
Yeah.
He did some other wrestling.
I did some other wrestling for 20 years.
Tonight's match clock brought to you by Battle Bars. Hit that QR code on your screen.
All right, Dake's picking up the hand fight a little bit, so's Kadimagomedov.
He actually starting to pick up now.
It is. We're seeing a little bit more urgency here. Dake is up merely by 1. Now, the shot clock could be enacted, and Kadimagomedov can pick up a point in the exact same vein. Nolan Metters here is talking to both competitors as they're at this stalemate here. And Chael, I mean, you get two guys on that high of a caliber, and it happens in MMA fighting, and it happens in boxing, and it happens in wrestling. You know, you get the stalemates, and it takes a while before somebody can take that next move.
Very common when two guys have emotion against each other to have a slow start. Hey, that slow start's gone. These guys are getting after it here in the second round. They're not finding each other's legs, but they're at least trying to. And I would be curious. I would love to be inside Kyle Dake's mind and just know, what was it about this guy that bothered
Shot clock.
Yeah,
Here we
well,
go.
the shot clock's a damn problem because whoever scores last has the advantage. You can have a 1-to-1 score. It's a 1-to-1 advantage to whoever went last. In this case, going against our own Kyle Dake, potentially.
You know, Dake comes from a long list of, long family line of wrestlers. His father and grandfather were both coaches, and they were instrumental in starting Kyle Dake's wrestling career. Kyle actually started when he was 4 years old.
Oh, here we go. Here
we
go.
Four, he got it.
Oh, my God.
He's tapping. Well, something happened there. I don't think Kadimagomedov could breathe. I don't know if you guys saw. Kadimagomedov was tapping for Kyle to let go. I think he was.
So, okay. All right.
Kurt,
All right, what do we got here? What do we got here?
No, I don't think he is, Kurt. He doesn't have the right to throw a brick. That was a clean 4, but it was a chest grab. I think Kyle has found a way to cut guys' oxygen off. I mean, let's take a look at this.
Yeah.
But no, I really think he does. He traps the head, and you're going to notice a tap here by Kadimagomedov in just a moment.
Oh, wow.
Hey, let me go.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, Kyle.
The replay says it all.
Kyle Dake won the match. He tapped him out.
Yeah, he did. He did. He put him right to his back. He also picked up that shot clock point, by the way.
Tap or snap, right, Kurt? Tap or snap, baby. Final seconds here. 6-0 Kyle Dake. Can he avenge that loss?
Yes.
There we go, folks. 6-0 here after 2 periods. You know, we talk about tap or snap. You know, in that whole career before you went pro, I never saw you hit the ankle lock on anybody. You know what? Why did that never happen? I feel like that should have been natural.
It was probably illegal.
We're going into the third and final round of this epic rematch. Let's take a look at the replay, Chael, and we see
This is
for it.
Yeah,
Wow.
Kyle Dake's bread and butter. His absolute #1 position is that chest lock. He usually does it on the mat. In this case, he did it on the feet. He doesn't seem to care, but when he pinches your head underneath,
he had
he's
a
not
lot
even
of
letting the
pressure
ring
on his
girls
head
get up here.
neck.
Not
Lot
even
of
letting them
pressure.
get off the mat. They want it that bad.
Oh, nice.
Match clock brought to you by Battle Bar's third and final period. And Kadik is on the board.
a wonderful attack. I'm seeing 1 point here. Hey, that should have been a clean takedown.
That should have been a takedown, and I think our judges are going to have to step in on that one.
Well, as a matter of fact, guys, I never saw a foot step out. I think he took his chest down. All right, here he's back in.
And Kadik's back after it again. He's back after it again. Can he finish it? Can he finish it? And he does. Step out.
Wow.
1 point.
He's coming after him. I respect it.
You ain't joking. Kadik's on fire. Can Kyle Dake, one of the best defensive wrestlers to ever get on the mat, foil Kadik? Crowd getting behind Kyle Dake, Kid Dynamite, a lot of fans in the house.
I wonder what Kyle Dake's thinking right now. I mean, this is the guy that actually beat him 11-0 at the Olympics in 2021.
Well, I mean, could it be the same thing that Real Woods was thinking, right? I mean, seriously. I mean, you get in these situations, and it's like you can't do anything with a guy. But right now, Kyle Dake is going in to his bag of tricks, and he's wrestling great right now, Chael, and he's fighting off all these attacks by Kadik.
Kadik has some upper body attacks, but largely he needs to get into those legs. I think he understands that with Kyle. All right, he's got an opportunity here to expose him. They both have the same opportunity. Kyle can eat up a little clock. Kadik can try to get into that crotch or even do a chest lock.
Oh my goodness! The strength of Kadik.
He got it. Kadik got it. Those are going to be his points. And two for Kyle. They're going to trade 2-2 here, I believe.
Oh, and now Kyle on back. Kyle ends up on top. 8-5, I believe, is where this is going to land. That's exactly it. Now we get the stand-up. We are back to the feet with 30 seconds. Oh my God.
Wow, this is one hell of a match.
What if that didn't go 2-2? We'd be in a 1-point match right now.
If you're not loving this, you don't have a pulse. This is amazing. 3 points separate up. Kadik knows what he has to do. Kyle Dake does as well.
Boy, Kadik is really coming at him. What a great match. Kadik
Oh,
is
wow.
super aggressive.
Kyle Dake. Can he come back around? He does the re-attack. And Kadik gets it.
He got it, absolutely. That's going to be a clean 2.
Oh, what's that going to be? Is that going to be 4, though? Did he get 2? Did he get another?
Should not be, no.
And no, and Dake comes out with points as well, and that's where we leave it.
Excellent.
As it stands, Kyle Dake.
Excellent match.
Takes away. Kadik shakes his finger no. I don't know if that's a protest, but what an incredible match. And I'm sorry, did we just set up a damn trilogy? I think we just set up a trilogy.
Number 3 coming up next time.
Yeah, sign me up. Sign me up. We can do it in Mohamedkhabib. How about that? We just go to Dagestan and we just do it there. Wow. Incredible. Here, let's take a look at the replay and just the pure strength of Kadik willing himself, but Kyle Dake comes out on top and scores points himself. That was incredible. I mean,
it is, and you know what? Kyle Dake is he's always in control. He always knows where he is. He has incredible body positioning. Even when he got turned, he was able to get 2 himself. So they scored 2-2 each, and that's because Kyle Dake is well aware of where his body is.
Well, he is playing to the crowd right now as we take a look at that replay. You see the finger wag. Kyle Dake, man, he has been so incredible here at RAF, and he has got this crowd absolutely nuts, unglued here in Sunrise, Florida, in the Amerant Bank Arena. Let's make it all official, though. Throw it up to the great Jazz Securo for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for both of these real American freestyle warriors tonight. After 3 periods and a final score of 10-7, your winner and still real American freestyle cruiserweight champion of the world, Kid Dynamite, Kyle Dake!
Kyle Dake able to avenge that ghost of the past here, and now it's 1-1 with Kadimagomedov and Dake. Let's go up to Chael Sonnen.
Kyle, can I ask what was just said? What did Kadimagomedov just say to you?
Well, he's just a little upset. It's okay, he'll be all right.
But what was it? I couldn't quite tell. There was a call for 4 points. It looked like it was feet to back. He had some very good scores himself. Was there controversy in that match? Please share with me what he said.
No, you're not going to see any controversy. That was all me.
All right, Kyle, I personally waited 5 years and 1.5 Olympic cycles for that rematch, and it was worth every moment. What did you feel in that contest, and was it the chest lock that separated you two?
Yeah, definitely. At the Olympics, I couldn't get that, but this time, I got it.
All right, Kyle, what is next? You still got the championship. Kadimagomedov doesn't seem like things are settled. He seems like it's one apiece, but I'll let you tell us. What's next?
Hey, whoever, whenever, wherever, I'm ready. RAF 05 delivered. You fans are the best in the world. Give it up for yourselves. Thank you so much, and we'll see you soon.
True pleasure. Ladies and gentlemen, Kid Dynamite, Kyle Dake.
Wow, that was a moment.
True
and
champion.
I feel like we're going to get another one. I feel like that trilogy is definitely in the works. If it's not, it's a damn shame.
This was the best match of the night, but the next match might even be better.
Oh, man. The next one's going to be bonkers. As you can see, autographs all around for the kids here. It's truly an experience like no other. Bring your kids to an RAF event, and they will leave with an unforgettable memory, no doubt about it. The main event is coming up next. Luke Rockhold, former UFC and Strikeforce middleweight champion, 2 gold medals at the IBJJF World back in 2007. Colby Covington, 2-time NCAA champion at Oregon State, former interim UFC welterweight champion, and he calls himself the King of Miami. He is truly chaos. Without a doubt, Colby Covington is ready for his moment here at Real American Freestyle.
The wrestling culture molded me into the man that I am today. A fearless fighter, a guy that's not afraid to take the road less taken, and a guy that's not afraid to speak up for himself. People are so afraid to speak their mind these days because they're scared of what someone else is going to think of them, how they're going to be looked at. No, you shouldn't care about that. You should just be yourself and let your work do the talking. I'm not here to be the judge of myself. I think that's up for the fans, that's up for the people to decide. But I love the critics. At least they're not undivided. The biggest thing is you want them on one side or the other. You don't want them in the middle turning the channel to Real Housewives of Miami. No, you want them to stay on the channel and watch Real American Freestyle. I stand for all our constitutional rights. We don't have to have the same opinion on everything, but I still respect your opinion that you have freedom of speech. You're able to express yourself any way you want, because that's what's so beautiful of America. A lot of these other countries, you don't have freedom of speech. You're censored. You're not allowed to say certain things. Our 4 founders fought for this country so we could be free. And that's what it's all about to me, is everybody being free. And who keeps us free? The military, law enforcement. These are the real heroes of our country, not guys that put a basketball in a hoop like LeBron James. Puts a little basketball in a hoop. What's so cool about that? What's a hero is someone that leaves his house and he doesn't know if he's going to come back to his family because he's protecting random people so they can live the American dream. I'm not here to make friends, I'm here to make money. So this match at RAF 5 is going to be an exciting match, and more than anything, I want to lift wrestling up to another level than it's ever been. Coming to put on a show for the people, and they can decide whether I'm a good guy or bad guy.
Oh man, there's a party here. Colby Covington about to make his walk, but folks, Luke Skyler Rockhold, he is also UFC royalty, a former middleweight world champion of both the UFC and Strikeforce. Rockhold enters the RAF looking to establish himself as a world-class threat on the freestyle wrestling scene.
Freestyle rewards the nastiness, and that's where I come back. I'm the son of a bitch for anybody in this world. I'm not a guy that's gonna like flatten out and sit there. I'm gonna work for positions. I'm gonna bend you in ways you've never been bent. This is wrestling, and it's 2 combat athletes going toe to toe and put on a show for the fans. You gotta appreciate Kobe stepping up and coming against me. I'm a little bigger. You know, he's got a little more experience, but that's what's going to make a fun match.
What's that little boy got to say?
A lot of guys that wrestled in college think they're better than us because we didn't wrestle in college. But I stepped into MMA and I continued to wrestle. I continued to work with the best and the biggest guys in the world. I was wrestling Daniel Cormier, Cain Velasquez, and a whole host of top-notch Division I caliber wrestlers. To keep the little boys in their place.
Oh, baby, Rockhold, Covington. It all comes down to this, our main event at RAF 5. And now, let's take a look at Kurt's angle.
All right, here we go, Kurt's angle. Like riding a bike for Colby. Colby has the second most takedowns in UFC welterweight history. He's really good on his feet. Luke must get the stop. He must stop Colby's attacks. Can Luke bend? Can Luke stay in position so that Colby can't attack him? Those are the questions that need to be answered.
Yep, Kurt's angle with a broken freaking neck. I love it. Let's go to DeSanto.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for your main event of the night? A real American freestyle catchweight of 200 pounds. Please welcome to the mat, Luke Rockhold.
41 years old is Luke Rockhold. The impressive stats, 6'3". He's got a big size advantage here out of San Jose. High school standout in wrestling. Of course, we know his incredible MMA career. And really, Chael, he's like on this crazy combat sports world tour. We've seen him in bare knuckle. We've seen him box. We've seen him in karate combat. I imagine power slap's coming up very soon. I mean, what isn't Luke Rockhold gonna do?
I know you haven't seen him do this, but he wrestled a bull once. He wrestled it down to the ground. I actually saw it. It was incredible.
Really? He beat a bull?
Yeah, he whooped the bull's butt.
Well, I mean, God, if he can beat a bull, he should be able to beat Colby Covington. I don't know.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, accompanied by country music artist Brantley Gilbert. Please welcome Colby Covington.
I mean, we shouldn't be surprised that he went above and beyond, got Brantley Gilbert.
This is great, but I thought his entrance theme was my Olympic theme, my WWE entrance theme. He would come out to the arena to fight. He asked me if he could use it, and I said, "Yeah, knock yourself out. Go ahead, do it."
But then
you know what? The fans chant "You suck" to him way louder than they ever chanted "You suck" to me.
Oh, I don't know. There might be a good contest there. There might be a good contest. Big shout out to Brantley Gilbert in the house here at RAF 5, an absolute star. And Colby Covington, this dude knows how to make an entrance. He is something special, and he is all about RAF to his core.
Got the winning attitude.
No chance it's one and done for Colby Covington. But let's get the introductions underway. I'm feeling it. Jazz is feeling it. Let's go to DeSanto.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Amerant Bank Arena, all the wrestling fans watching live around the world on Fox Nation. It's about to go down. Somebody make some noise 3 periods at a real American freestyle catchweight of 200 pounds. And now, introducing first, on my right, he is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, a former Strikeforce middleweight champion, a former UFC middleweight champion, wrestling out of Southern California, introducing Rockhold. His opponent across the mat, ladies and gentlemen, an NCAA All-American, a Pac-10 champion, a 4-time UFC welterweight title challenger, and the former UFC interim welterweight champion of the world, wrestling out of Miami, Florida, presenting Colby Chaos Covington! And the action begins. Your referee is Cliff Ramos.
Oh, man. Here we go. Main event, RAF 5 here in Sunrise, Florida. Covington and Rockhold, the matchup you never knew that you needed so bad. It's all happening tonight. Man. And here we go. 3 2-minute periods at 200 pounds of a catchweight. Here comes Rockhold, here comes Covington, and Covington is going to score. Colby gets 2 on the board. Rockhold on his back. Can he turn Covington? And it looks like it's going to be a 2-point for both men.
Yeah,
and he's looking for a pin.
Arguable, it was
he's looking for a pin, and he doesn't get it.
Called 2-2.
Way out of that one.
I'm not sure Colby exposed there, but he is looking for a gut wrench now. It's a big deal if Luke can defend this. He's dry, it's early. Trapped arm by Colby. He's looking to go the opposite direction of the arm he's got trapped. Referee blows it dead. They're back on their feet.
Wow, Colby Covington coming out here and making a statement right out of the gate.
Very aggressive.
He's already called out a number of people, and he hasn't even got through his first match. He's talking about Bilal Muhammad. He's talking about Kamaru Usman. He's talking about Khabib. I mean, gosh, throw anybody in there, and Colby wants a piece of him.
You know what I noticed? Luke doesn't have any cauliflower ears. I heard he's a professional model. He actually modeled for New York Fashion Week.
True. Oh, yeah.
For Ralph Lauren. Yeah.
I know. He took Jail's spot.
Looks
Jail
like
couldn't make it.
Jail, that's another model right here, yeah.
I appreciate that call. Whether you guys are teasing me or not, I'm taking it. Hey, good shot there by Colby. Looks like he's going to cover for 2. Luke's not ready to bail out on it, though.
He's not. Look at the flexibility.
He is
Look
really
at this.
flexible,
He's in the
man.
full
Wow.
split of it. Oh, my God. Incredible flexibility here by Luke Rockhold.
He wasn't kidding when he said it was a funk wrestler.
Wow, look at that.
Press conference.
Colby got a little confused with that position just because Luke did extend those legs. He did put that foot so far out there. Stalemate by Luke, that's a win.
30 seconds on the clock here. It doesn't take much to score here at RAF. And going for the leg, he gets it. And there goes that same position again.
Colby's just got to keep circling. He's got to keep circling and keep moving his body.
And that's what he's trying to do, and he just about got it. And he got his 2. There we go, 6-0. Colby Covington with 10 seconds to go with a nice strong lead here at RAF 5. Colby's going to step up, and there it is. Well, there it is, 1 period in. Give me your reactions here, Kurt, first. Colby Covington just looks better tonight, quicker, getting around on his takedowns.
Well, I think, you know, Luke had a career in wrestling. He wrestled at junior high and high school. He didn't wrestle in college because he wanted to pursue an MMA career. So he didn't go as far along as Colby did. And I think that Colby had a lot more experience. Now, Luke is kind of a funk wrestler. He actually said that at the press conference. So he likes to do funk stuff where it's really awkward. Yeah. And that's why he's in all those positions where he can, where he's flexible.
Yeah.
And so that's what Luke is doing tonight.
And here we go. Second period on the way. Colby Covington with a nice strong lead here on Luke Rockhold. We know those leads can be erased very quickly here at RAF. Luke Rockhold taking a chance.
Good snap down there by Colby. He's looking to kind of cut a little bit of an angle. He's got a chance here to finish for 4 if he wants to take a risk. He's just going to try to drag him down, get that knee to touch, get his 2.
I think he's going to go. He's going to go for something here. He wants to put this thing away.
Yeah, he wants to end it.
And here we go. This could be the beginning of the end here. Nice tight grip here by Colby. Can he finish it? And he does.
That was sweet.
We got a winner, and it's Colby Chaos Covington. Big dubs tonight here at the Amerant Bank Arena. Luke Rockhold, he's like, hey, you got me. You know, I mean, very respectful between the two. We saw all the trash talk and all the crazy talk at that press conference live on Fox Nation, but a lot of respect here between these two. Colby Covington just shows that he is a future star here. He's already a star, but he's a future star at RAF.
Yes, he is.
A lot of big things.
Like these two, they have great personalities. These guys are sportsmen. You know, nobody's bitter, nobody's upset. They had a great match, and they're showing respect for each other.
Well, the King of Miami's still on his throne. Let's go to Jazz Secura.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 1 minute and 18 seconds of the second period, and a final score of 12-0, your winner by technical fall, Colby Chaos Covington.
Now the best part of it all, what is Colby going to say? That's always the question. Let's go to Chael.
Colby Covington, you scored a lot of points on wrestling mats and a fill out here at Real American Freestyle in front of your crowd in Miami.
It felt amazing, Uncle Chael. What's up, South Florida? How we doing? I want to first start off by thanking Real American Freestyle. Amazing platform you built out here. Also, thank you to all the military, law enforcement, ICE, all the real heroes that stand up for us.
How did Luke feel? He looked like he was flexible. It looked like you were doing a good job of getting onto some shots. He was showing some flexibility, some splits. How did he feel as a wrestling opponent?
Dude, he felt very strong, man. He was a big guy, former champion. I have a lot of respect for that guy. He was tough, man. He was very flexible. He almost had me in a guillotine at one point, so he was a very worthy opponent, and I'm honored to share the mat with Luke Rockhold.
Can I ask you a personal question? I couldn't help but notice there was a gentleman that had a good performance tonight named Arman Tsarukyan. Did you get a chance to watch Tsarukyan, and if so, what did you think?
No, I didn't get a chance to see him, Chael. But you know who I want next? There's only one person above me right now on the takedown list in the UFC welterweight history. That's Georges St. Pierre. GSP, get out here on Real American Freestyle. Let's make it happen. I'll talk to my people, and they'll come to your people. Let's make it happen. Everybody wants to see you, GSP.
That is a matchup we would like to see. Ladies and gentlemen, for tonight, give it up for Chaos Colby Covington.
Couple of Oregonians there celebrating together, and Chael's been in the corner. Yeah, oh yeah, him and he's good buddies with that man, Chael Sonnen, but he stayed unbiased the whole time because that's what Chael does. But that was an incredible victory, incredible call out, and sign me up for GSP and Colby Covington
sign
and
me up
RAF.
too, man. RAF 6, 7, 8, whenever it is. I'll be sitting here waiting, yeah.
Can they make it happen, Chael? That's the question. Can Chad Bronstein, can Izzy, can Eric Bischoff, can they bring GSP into the fold?
That'll be very interesting. They could get him here. We could get George to an event. I know that he watches. Does he want to compete? Hey, that's the million-dollar question. Did you see Colby no-sell me when I asked him about Tsarukyan? Said he didn't watch him. He watched him. Everybody watched Tsarukyan.
I'll tell you something that we definitely watched, and it was our match of the night, and it was that Cruiserweight championship bout between Dake and Dake. Yeah, that just happened, and that was an incredible matchup. Ended with a little bit of controversy, but that was a special, and I can't wait for the trilogy, guys.
Dake got redemption. We'll see how the trilogy goes.
Yeah, match of the night. Try match of the year. This thing was awesome. And Dake, listen, it's not settled till the boys say it's settled. They say it's not over. I don't know exactly what Dake was saying, but he did not agree with that 4-point chest lock.
Yeah, you know, Dake and Dake, the trilogy very well could happen, Kurt, and I know you're ready for it.
I am ready. I'm ready and willing.
Wow, They've let the kids loose. They've let them loose out here. They have taken over the mat.
Izzy's trying to recruit some wrestlers.
Oh, yeah, they're all joining Izzy-style wrestling tonight. Yeah, those are the true winners. I mean, guys, seriously, so many big winners on the mat, but for these kids to experience this,
to witness
it's unlike anything else. They're wrestling right now. They're throwing suplexes. I mean, this is absolutely incredible, and you don't find this anywhere else, Jill. This is special, what we're seeing.
And they bring all the winners back out. There's about to be a photo. They really only do this at the NCAA tournament where all the winners get together, but it becomes a historic photo. It's something to look back on over the years. It's one of my favorite parts about Real American Freestyle, and it's very personal to the athletes that win. They want to be part of this last photo, the caption, the signing off moment of the evening.
Jill, what do we say to? We say to each other, and I'm not going to reveal too much, but when we text each other, we say one phrase: they got something here. They really got something here. And this goes to show you, because unforgettable moments all night long. I mean, we saw Jordan Oliver and Real Woods literally reenact the same matchup that they had 2 months ago.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
it was
one
exactly
after
the same.
another.
It's hard to explain. When you talk about Real American Freestyle has something, it's hard to verbalize, but boy, I can feel it. And I told my mother that. She's my date here tonight, and I told her that. I said, Mom, you're going to feel it inside. There's something special happening at Real American Freestyle.
No doubt.
It's only going
about
to get bigger and better.
Oh, man, only up from here, folks. Speaking of which, next time we join you on Fox Nation, it is going to be February 28th from Tempe, Arizona, at the Mullet Arena. And yes, Triple C, the king of cringe, Arizona's own Henry Cejudo takes on the California kid, Uriah Faber. It's another incredible MMA dream match on the RAF Freestyle mat. That's February 28th. It's live, 9 p.m. Eastern, only on Fox Nation. Don't miss it. Well, I'll tell you, folks, it has been incredible. Now everybody's got to get their pictures. We're being swarmed here. It was another special night for Real American Freestyle. And all I can tell you is that we all brought it tonight. So, for my esteemed colleagues, Chael Sonnen, Kurt Angle, Jazz Securo, and for all the incredible crew here at RAF, I'm Cyrus Fees, and we'll see you February in Arizona.
Circle up here, Johnny. Circle up, circle up. Get it, take it down. Get back. Take it. Come in, Trapper. We got it. Let's go, step over. Let's load it. Let's go.
2024 Paris Olympian from Monaia, Egypt, introducing Mostafa.
Georgio!